The good news is apparently I'm streaming at about 15,000 kilobits and I'm yet to drop a frame. That's nice. I'm not used to that. Alright, let's see what we've got here on the street, shall we? Okay. Shouldn't be that rusty at this. How hard could it be? Howdy, 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 man. How the hell are you doing? Thank you, I do appreciate it. It feels like it. Oh, God. Oh, man. All right. Let me get this done quickly first. Okay, what we got? Shuttle fleet, Holtzman, transports. I'm kind of looking at Beast, but it does hurt to put Baron in third spot. That's a little uncomfortable. Row is fairly quiet. If I take Beast fourth and Baron goes third, Lino's probably getting picked after him and can cut him off from shipping fairly quickly. I think we take Beast. Oh, faithful. But yeah, it's good to be back, guys. I do appreciate it. Again, it's nice to see you all. Again, also with these as well, it's not just me playing. It's nice to chat with you guys. We can talk about bits and pieces, Dune related, non-Dune related. You know, it's a way to kind of, you know, chat about things. We don't always get the most to cover. And my screen has gone off. Not my game screen. This screen's gone off. What the hell? Hold on. What has happened here? I've just lost feed. 1 second. This is professionalism at its finest. What's going on here? That's not gone back. Never happened before. Unbelievable. Can you believe it? It's working. Just lost all feed. What in the hell? Come on. Alright. This is why we do test streams, everyone. Yes, I know you want to do that, but I don't want you to do that. Source 2. Nothing. What in the hell? Okay, this is weird. Here's one we made earlier. No idea what's causing this. Right, what's going on? Usual stuff? Yeah, barreled. Yeah, makes sense. Okay. Cannot believe this. Okay, so what have we drawn? Double faction. Okay. So I think, given the battle. Man, double daggers as well kind of hurts, but what are you going to do? We'll just limp here. I've got no option of, like, going early, conspire for Swordmaster. It's an okay draw, but it's not amazing. Hooray! I can see everything again, but you can't. There we go. Everything works. Apologies, everyone. I have no idea what that was about. I actually did a stream on my other channel 2 days ago. Didn't have any issues, so I'm going to assume the cable just failed. I do apologize. Right, where the hell were we before we got so rudely interrupted? Favorite leader in Ix? I mean, my favorite leader, probably just in general, is probably Beast. He's my best record. I like the fact he's very flexible. I like the fact that he can do a lot of nasty stuff to people. I think he's a lot of fun. Yeah, overall, I think Beast is probably my pick for favorite leader. But Tezzy is also up there as well, because she can do a lot of cool stuff. Alright, so we need Leto, basically, to cut off Baron as soon as possible from shipping, basically. I guess I can live with secrets. Not really much else to be doing here. I think secrets is fine. We'll probably pick up the water as well. That's nice. That's a good card to get, actually. We might be able to do some fun stuff with that. Okay. Always good to have early. Just for flexibility of getting access to maybe here, but obviously the obvious thing to look at is instead of shipping here. I'm so sorry about that. I lost my freaking... I'm so sorry. Technology is difficult. But yeah, it was as predicted. Interesting that Leto went fold space and not smuggling. So Helena's going to get round 1. He's going to get round 2 Swordmaster. Round 2 shipping. So nothing for us to buy here of any particular interest. It's okay. I can't even justify missionary here. It's fine. So we need to get an alliance pretty quick for Beast so we can get access to this. The problem is that Baron's on our right here, which does make them a little tougher for us. Yeah, is what it is. But again, I get a water for 1 truth. So, you know, it comes and goes. We've got a water for 1 truth, which is pretty solid. Baron's not going to get involved in this fight here. Terrible Purpose is good. We've got our ring as well. So we know we have to hit a city and just barrel here. I think Arakeen might be our best bet, actually. I would want to draw. Obviously, 1 and 4 we hit this. Would be really, really nice right now. So it'll be, yes, it'll be Smuggling, Swordmaster, Full Space Shipping. Leto will use his ring somewhere. To obviously cut off shipping in a couple of rounds. I do want to find a way to get here, would be nice. But if we draw Diplomacy, I can just keep going from it. And that's not a big deal. But I do want to hit Arakeen here. I think that's the better move for us. We need to try and draw. Keep our Persuasion decent. So this is all going in, of course. Pull the Dune card. Okay, so we're at maximum Persuasion here. So this is all going in. Terrible Purpose as well. Absolutely worth fighting for the trash. Again, other thing, it was like, if I get the dagger, we can trash it, would be nice. Now we probably have to trash, like, Doom Desert or something. Which is okay. There's a lot of Triangle Axe out there. Ixian Engineer. Spice Hunter's not the worst card. Gunfoctor. So there's plenty of triangles. So we can scrap some of that. But yeah, bit awkward how we've drawn out, unfortunately. And again, the other difficulty here as well. Currently, there's no big cards. Only Baron's going to reveal before us because Helena's going to Swordmaster. There's the thing is, well, even if we got Dagger, I could even consider Mentatting just to stall out for a little bit, get big Persuasion, let everyone else buy, and then try and pick up a big card. So, a little unfortunate how it's kind of played out, but there's not a lot I can do about it. So Leader's going to use his ring. The question is, does he use his ring now or later? Tech-wise, not the most going on. Shuttle Fleet is what we kind of want. And I'm thinking what we're going to do is just get a bucket of spice here, and then next round, we'll tech negotiate with the dagger, probably, to get a bump here and a bump here. And then we can always finesse with, like, secrets to get shipping cut off for a round. And then we can cash it with a smuggling somewhere. That's probably what we're going to look to do here. I don't think there's a whole lot else we can really do. Swordmaster's not a disaster. Leto is a concern here. Leto is a concern here. Because he knows I've got no daggers. And he could have a dagger. This is a fight we need to win. So I think we go Carthag. We have to ensure we win this fight. He's also got faction access for Hardy Warriors. So we need to go in and get an extra troop in. We have to commit ourselves. That's not a bad card. That's not bad. But it's too important this battle. We need to make sure we win this point and get the trash. And just charge the absolute maximum, basically. How are you doing, Dennis? How you doing? Yeah, I know it's been a little while. I do apologise. The way it goes. But yeah, we're back playing. We have our own place now, which will help a little bit in being able to broadcast sort of later hours on my side. I am hoping to move from nights to days, where I am at my place of employment, but that won't be happening probably till the spring. So yeah, this is why Hardy Warriors. So I might now have to commit finesse in to win this. He has got an intrigue, which is uncomfortable, but he obviously thinks he can win this. He's just going to commit everything. So we're going to have to play finesse to win the battle now. And hope he doesn't have battle intrigue. If he does, I mean, that's just pretty brutal. The way it goes down. But he's playing like he's got a battle intrigue, which is the scary part of this. I will say that so far, like, this is absolutely playing out perfectly for Baron. This is the problem of having Baron in third position in situations like this. He's going to get some faction access as well. Oh, he went Missionaria. What the hell did he buy last round? I wasn't even looking because I was dealing with stuff. Oh, he's going. Oh, he's got double Missionaria and other memory. I see. Okay. Truesay comes off. We'll take faction access, and I'll probably just take other faction access here, and we'll just take the faction access off the. That hurts. But yeah, this is not a good start for us at all. Just don't have a battle intrigue. If he's got a battle intrigue, he can play. It's not likely. It's about a D. It's probably about like about 20%-ish that he's got battle intrigue he can use. If he's got it, he's got it. It's the way it goes down. To be fair, I'm playing like I don't have a battle intrigue. Obviously, not wanting to use finesse. Did he really draw his other dagger? I didn't see what his last hand was because we had technical issues. This is indeed. This is Dune Digital for Steam. Wow. He has the intrigue. He has the intrigue. That's brutal. I might as well pass. Because he's got the intrigue. What?! Okay, whatever. Sure. Whatever. GG, Baron. You win. I have not played any Bloodlines yet. I mean, that's... How do you do that and not have dagger? Like, that's just madness. Unbelievable. Well, Baron is now enormous favourite. It's not even close. It blows my mind. That blows my mind. Yeah, Baron. This is probably a battle for second already, kids. I'm sorry. That's absolutely ridiculous. Possibly. If so, then what hell? Whatever. If people care that much about doing that sort of thing, shrug. But this is, that is insanity what just happened there. I've pulled the diplomacy now, of course. Yeah, now it's just like a disaster. What do we do now? Got no troops, got no way deploying. If I go conspire, I can't use coal. I need to use diplomacy. But yeah, that's just complete, like, insanity. Which happened there. Like, don't ever do that. Like, I mean, why? I committed all 10 troops. He knew he couldn't win. He still did it anyways. Whatever. Whatever. So, this is probably, unless Baron has to blunder now, basically, and get this horribly wrong, or just stall out. Otherwise, Baron probably wins this. That's just so ridiculous. Why would you do that? Don't get it. Just bad play. Oh well. I think I'm right in not playing Finesse there as well, because it's just like... anyone with a brain cell has a way to win that fight. The only thing I was thinking was like, well, I could play Finesse, because it means if he's got second wave or tiebreaker, he's less likely to use it, but that's 2 intrigues. I mean, there's so many others that he beats with Ambush, Tactician, Private Army he might even be using there sometimes. Like, you know. Just madness. We're gonna have guaranteed ring Swordmaster access next round. Either with Signet Ring or Truthsayer. I think I would prefer Signet Ring. We've still got this for later on for an alliance still, but yeah, this alliance is history. Nudu's got to get ourselves ready for next round. Shuttle fleet's now gone. I mean, that's not bad to have, actually. It's not the worst thing. It guarantees my hand if I need it. I could always use the trash recon, maybe, or get one of these things. I've got lots of stuff that trashes. It's just not drawn out. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I mean, I'm not saying everyone should know that, and I know for a fact that sometimes it's the case, but it's just... when you know you can't win, and like... because I put in the 10th troop before we went Hardy Warriors anyways, right? I did, yeah. I went Carfag to put in the 5th troop to get the 10 strength before he went Hardy Warriors anyways, and he still did it. So it's just suicide at that point. He's just throwing the game, basically. You know, well, Baron gets an easy one. I'll see what we can do here. But Baron basically just has to not make any mistakes. He should be alright. Yeah, I know. But yeah, that was just stupid, really. Right. So we need an alliance. Legitimately thinking we have to go Emperor Alliance here. I think Emperor Alliance is going to be our route. Legitimately thinking Emperor Alliance is going to be our route. Also, by the way, Baron's about to get freaking Saiyadina with all his Bene Gesserit cards. Yeah. I think this one is looking pretty bad. What can you do? No point playing Snooper, it's just not worth it. You know, I'm actually going to take Sardaukar Infantry here. Because we might as well gamble to get a big card on the row, like Choam Directorship. And that we could legitimately research station for. How much persuasion we got here? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Research station could be coming here. I think we have to make a gamble for it as well. We've got the water. No one else does. No one else has got a ton of persuasion. So it could well be Truthsayer to Swordmaster. Signet Ring to add to Research Station. And play it through there. I think that might be the way this goes down. We've got Snooper as well. We have to get that. We have to get that. There's absolutely no way we don't go for that. Is Shuttle Fleet, of course. Might go Holtzman, actually. Does go Holtzman. I think I would have preferred Shuttle Fleet, but that's just me. But that's the only thing we can do is just get a big card and hope to win this. Like, even if you have, it's like your first game of Dune you've ever played, why would you tie that? Whatever. So I need to draw preferably Truthsayer and Recon. So I can shift that out for whatever, and then Signet Ring, Research Station. We should get there. There's only like 2 intrigues out there that give water. If there's one out there, I mean, you'd be shrugging shoulders. But this is basically a win condition, is this card. It's as simple as that. It also helps us get an alliance as well, but I think Emperor Alliance is going to be our best bet here from the alliance. I don't see how that ever gets challenged. That'll do. That'll do. Okay, that's good enough for me. Alright, Swordmaster. Let's get rid of Recon. To get the other convincing. Would have been nice if someone could cash in some money so I could actually call one of the daggers before we do this, but it is what it is. So, 6 persuasion. That'll put us to 5. Have to see how this plays out. The concern is, well, he might... Is Baron ever going at early high council here? If he goes early high council, he might just hard reveal for this, and then the game is over if he has 8 persuasion. At that point, I mean, I don't think he's stoppable. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Well, nothing you can do about that. That's just pretty sad. Alright. Might go Sonic Snoopers. Yeah, this is just a catastrophe match. We have to do something here. Might go Snoopers. Yeah, it's just... He can basically just do whatever he wants. Unless someone's going to block that, which I don't think anyone is going to. I think this is a bit of history. Let's go Snoopers. Try and just make something happen here. Might as well gamble. What we got to lose anymore? Good card. Not the worst card. Okay. We are going to lose one of these, because Baron's going secret, someone's going secret. I guess I could have finessed. Nah, I mean, what does it really matter at this point? I don't think it matters. Hopefully we lose, like, second wave or something, or Bindu. We lose either of these, it's like, doesn't matter. Just nothing you can do here. Just nothing you can do. Do I commit everything here? No, I think 3 troops is enough. Worst and worst, I got second wave. I think 3 troops is probably enough to win this. I don't think I need to spend all 4. Because spending all 4 doesn't really make much of a difference, because if I'm beat, I'm beat. And I'll be able to work out probably that I'm beat before it happens. There's no big deployment spots anymore. No one's got, like, training drones or anything. Spy satellites is out there. About the only other thing I've got. So Helena's going High Council for this. Man, that was brutal. So spy satellites is going to have to be what we do now. I don't think we're getting any. It's hard to see an alliance here. Emperor again is about the only realistic shout, I think. Surely he's going Carthag to do this. Why would he go Siege? Yeah, he's going to go Carthag. He's like, oh, I must win the fight. There's pieces in it. Now, what's that? Is that a, I'm actually going to attempt to stop Baron move? Or is that a, I've got plans within plans move? You don't know. You don't know. He's played Gunfox already. I don't think he has really any other swords. Baron's just trying to win this in 6 rounds. So he's going to get some... Yeah, he's just going to get this. Like, yeah. Baron doesn't even need to do anything, honestly. Just doesn't even need to do anything. Guild Bankers comes off. There's no harm in trying. It's just access, if anything. I don't need to get an Imperial Spy here. I've got enough access there. Yeah. A lot of regret in this fight. In this game. A lot of regret. Oh, she's got, thingy as well. That helps. Yeah. I mean, sometimes you just get games where it don't go your way. This is kind of one of those. I don't even think we've played badly. It's just gone against psychopaths. Should be bad point 2, but oh well. Money here. I don't know how useful it's going to really be. That is not the hand I wanted to see. I'm not going to lie. That is not the hand I wanted to see at all. That's a bad hand. I don't even know what to do with this. It's about the only thing I've got, I think. It's that or go Spice and Spy Satellites. It's that or go Spice and Spy Satellites. Leo's going to take Shuttle Fleet if he goes for attack. He might go Spy Satellites himself. Not impossible. He does. Both have reasons to go for. So he is going to go for this. He's going to gun it down. probably just getting used. The spice has other uses if it gets blocked off or something. I need to get hold of 2 cash. That's going to come from there, so... Alright. There's no point in right now. Let's get this up. Yeah, this might just be getting used. It has some use, actually. I can make use out of that. My hand's not terrible. It's kind of like, our deck's okay, but it is a little tricky at the moment. Just trying to make everything work. We got no good cards, though, that's the problem. We've been kind of shafted a bit in how our debt buying's gone, so... Really just scrounging. Victory seems a distant fantasy. Second place is definitely doable, though. That's really... I think that's got to be the target here, is to just go for second place and just try to win it that way. Baron plays secrets, does not bother defending his alliance. That tells you a story, doesn't it? Alright, let's go Shuttle Fleet. We'll take Emperor Bump, and we'll take Bump here. We'll find it. Guild Bankers just have to go Fold Space, or maybe Bribery, depending on how it plays out. We will get a hit to Bene Gesserit, very likely, so I don't have to worry too much about that. And the money will have some uses. I have a Tech Negotiator? What? What do you mean Tech Negotiation's 1? I don't have any Tech Negotiators there. Alien ships is up. Obviously, we are resourceless, which is not great. Desert Power is next, which is a little unfortunate, but I think I know what my next move is if I can get there. Big if. I don't think Imperium deck's gonna be too big a deal. Ixion Engineer. Am I ever getting free techs in time? Probably not. Anyone getting free techs in time? Probably not. Plane is probably the best shout to go for that, if anyone. Wow, Signet Ring now is a little unfortunate. It is a little unfortunate. Not a lot I can really do about it. That's now uncomfortable, but he hasn't been using any intrigues yet. Doesn't have Fopter, and he played Death Commando. We might have to go for this. We might have to go for this. Between Second Wave and Finesse, might have to go for this. This is where I wanted to go anyway, so... Gotta try something here. Just gonna put in 2. He's gonna go for that. I don't think he's likely getting that off, being brutally honest. I think that's not a very useful buy. So the idea of putting in less is it gives protection on the second wave. Because second wave will put them in for me. I have to put in more than one because the risk is I get double crossed. And I want to at least get something out of this combat. If I've got 2 in, you know, then like if Baron's got double cross, he's probably using it against Helena, not me. Stuff like that. Local fence could legit be useful for us because we've got money generating. But I mean, yeah, actually, local fence could be useful. Also, it's a 2 persuasion reveal, which is not bad. So we'll second wave and we'll see how this goes. Also, by putting in 2, if Leo's got like reinforcements, he can't really justify using it. So we'll see where we end up here. See what he plays. He probably has something. But at least he has to play it. Which I can live with. And no, I'm not going to play Finesse to freaking tie him, because that's just stupid. Back to 2 water though, which is good. We might well be getting to... the hope is we get to Hager Basin. And there might be Hager Basin Highliner routes here. Potentially. Trade Monopoly. That's not the timing I wanted on that. That hurts, that hand. Oh my god. Where is all this? Where is all that? Oh, God. Left of Mentat. There's nothing else I can do here. What is going on here? We have to take the spice. Just take the spice and work it out later. Dreadnoughts. What is happening here? Has he got the bump? He doesn't, but he's just going for it. This is a bizarre round, everyone. This is an absolutely bizarre round. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on in this game, really. Not a lot of it makes sense. That's why he was happy to do... But he went... But he used... He didn't use a Bene Gesserit. He used, Did he use Bene Gesserit card? I don't think he did. What is going on this round? Well, we're getting the Mentat as well, which is not what I was expecting. By the way, that now gets Bribery enabled. Drew the Spice Hunter, which is not the card I wanted to see. I'm not going to lie. That is not the card I wanted at all. But I can still make this work. Am I prepared to highlight this? Is that something I'm willing to do? I know I had finesse. I could have gone shipping. I'm aware of that, but... And I could still do that. Not necessarily going to get there is the issue. But I think I have to play for 8 rounds. I'm never going to win it in 7. Also, this is good for me. I think we have to go for it. I think we have to highline. Yeah. It gets us a point here. It gets us water for research station. Should I need that? I think we go for this. We got action economy. Odds of intrigues are not high. Lido does not have a battle intrigue because he played war chest. That he would not have used that with anything else he could have used. So he's got nothing. Baron has no spice. He has no garrison. He probably has some battle potential. So he's likely got a strength of, say... I think a strength of 10 would probably win it. We have got finesse just in case. We've got Sardaukar infantry as well. So if we put in, like... Depending on what his reveal is. I think if we give him, say, like, +4. Like an ambush. Ambush is the best card he could have. He can't pay for reinforcements at the moment. Although, I mean, he's about to get some troops in with Appropriate, but he doesn't have second wave. Could I rapid? Is he going to rapid this fight? He might legitimately rapid this fight. Be pretty funny. It gives him the spice now is the problem. Troop transports as well. Forgot about that. That wasn't on the row, was it? That's so unlucky. Man alive. Nothing has gone well this game, has it? Alright, in that case, what I think we do is we play Guild Bankers to fold space. Taking invasion ships, I guess. Well, that. I think we go fold space, and what we can do is we hold finesse off with bribery to get the alliance here with Highliner with diplomacy and just jam the next fight. I think that's the move. I think that's the move here. Just gotta be patient. I wouldn't actually mind a Truthsayer. Truthsayer is just a nice solid card. But, oh yeah, Appropriate was not there until it came to him, so I think we can legitimately say he's up stage incident. Oh my god. Can you believe that? That's so gross. Can you believe that? Nothing you can do. Nothing you can do. It's just a whole load of shrug. Again, we're playing for second here. Second place is the objective. Grand Vision. God. Grand frickin' Vision, man. Oh, God. What are you gonna do? Baron thinks this is over. Probably is. Man, why can't it just be a 2-point battle? Why is it gonna be that? Ridiculous. Right. Do we play Guild Bankers to this, or do I use Diplomacy? Am I getting Spice Must Flow here? Not impossible. I think we use, we do it this way. We just have to get it in. There is still points available for us here. So bribery, Emperor. down. Spacing Guild for Emperor. Man, what else do we do here, man? Pretty grim. But I think this is the only way I can really play it is to do it this way. Research station I was never expected to get to, but I have to keep the water there just in case. I know what I want to do. The odds of getting there are minuscule. Yeah. It's fine. Wasn't going there. I had no expectation of getting there. We just have to hope. Basically, we're basically hoping that Baron wins this and then we finish second. But Helena is going to get Holtzman, so she's going to be at 8. She's going to have us outspiced. So just need like one thing to break my way this game. We've not had much go our way this match. It has been a sad, sad, sad game. But I would like it to be over this round. If Baron can just end it here, I'd be cool with that. This game has been just Baron just to win from like basically end of round 2. Ever since Leo decided to just, you know, completely lose his mind for no reason. You know, Baron's basically just had this. I mean, Steel Suits came off. That was the one thing I was hoping she wouldn't do, but I knew she had access. So I think that's us kind of toast now. Just need Baron to win it and just get this game done so we can move on. I was kind of hoping to get there. I didn't think it was likely. Not much you can do. We can cycle off Guild Bankers with Truthsayer wherever it goes. We got no negotiators. That doesn't matter. But yeah, it's just, you know, what do you do? What do you do? That's Choam shares. Okay, so the game is over. He never plays that if he doesn't have Choam shares. So we just got to get what points we can now. And just hope that we somehow finish second place. But I don't think second place is possible. Not of Grand Vision. What a brutal combat to come out, man. I mean, what a joke. What a joke. He's had like 3 or 4 hits of that. Snooper. Guild Bankers is doing nothing for us, so we might as well cycle it. It doesn't matter. Local Fence. Yeah, too late. That doesn't even get me to that either, so... The hope was at least maybe I somehow win this and get this alliance, but yeah. Lino got Spice Satellites, didn't he? Yeah, I think we're just last here. I think we're just last. Nothing you can do. Just a big shrug. Don't even think we played that bad. But... Cards just didn't deal up for us. The double dagger first hand was pretty bad. Then we got a decent intrigue pool. Wasn't anything there. I mean, what's our best card in our deck? Truthsayer? Our best card in our deck's probably Diplomacy, quite frankly. Which tells you the story. But yeah, this is just not happening for us. Not for lack of trying. Not for lack of trying. Sometimes it just doesn't happen for you, and this is one of those. I don't really see what else I could have done differently. Yeah. see what else we could have done differently here. Given what was happening and when it was happening. Whole load of shrug. But the problem is, in Rise of X, 4th seat's hard. It's really hard to play in 4th seat. It is, we've got the stats. 4th seat is by far the worst seat to play in. Just because the way Rise of X works. Because you never get here. You never get here. Like, it just never happens, so... Oh, in advanced weaponry. Interesting. Whatever. Honestly, I don't even want to win the fight. I don't even want to win it. Like, it's just, we're just continuing for no reason. And what future prospects do I have here? Not much, but just make him work for it, I guess. So interestingly enough, I would, if I could get this, it would be sick. Or this, I would be able to trash it with like a selective breeding or something. With what spice, I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure how Baron's winning this fight now. I thought he had, like, he was bound to have an intrigue that, like, you know, the bump there, where he would have already played that. Bribery I had, finesse I had. I thought for sure he'd Churm shares. But he didn't. Baron might not actually be able to win this fight here. Which is kind of amusing. We're going to be in a weird spot, though, where if Baron can't actually win this fight and this game continues on, we might have to go, here. And take this, because we're almost certainly getting faction access to their next round, and then we just have to go for it. It's kind of a weird spot, actually. It's kind of a weird spot. So we're going to be tied. Nama's going to win it. We're tied. No, we're not. No, it's over. Good. Alright. I'm not even unhappy that it's over, honestly. I'm not even unhappy. It means we can move on to another game. But yeah, this has just been a whole lot of shrug, this one. If you can identify things where I got it drastically wrong, then feel free to tell me them, but I don't really see many. I think we just kind of got screwed this game. Kind of got screwed. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you do. So. Big shrug. Well, it wasn't that. I mean, he just got gifted everything at the start. It's just the easiest start in the world for him. And then second round, like, we went in with 5 troops to 10 strength, and Leo just willingly decided to go all in and just end the game and tie me. Oh my god. I don't even, we're just in 4th. This is so annoying. Like, we're just destined 4th. I don't even want to continue this game. I'd rather just play a fresh match at this point, because the problem is we're going to do this and then sit around for 20 minutes doing nothing. Must have demand respect. Must have demand respect. Yeah. Please have demand respect in this. I don't want to continue this game. She doesn't have demand respect. Oh my god. I don't believe. I'm last. I have no future prospects. He's got 8 points. I'm nowhere in this match. Like, this game is over, kids. There's nothing I can do here. The problem is then I've now got to sit around for like 20 minutes for the next ranked match. That's why I wanted this to end. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Just It doesn't matter. Got these stupid double daggers coming. I mean, I guess I could have gone here, but yeah, not that worried about it. Yeah, I think so, kids. I think I'm just gonna, like, we have no prospects of scoring real points. He's got at least 2 because of spy satellites. I think the match is over. I would honestly rather at this point just play another match and just call it. So, yeah, I think I'm just gonna... I'm happy to concede. I think we'll pull the spot here. I don't see any way we recover this. We got nothing going on. So I think I am just going to resign and move on to another match here. We've got more prospects. Just didn't happen for us here. I think we played okay. Yeah. Say, shrugs. Big shrugs for us. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. There's the thing, when it's every 30 minutes, you kind of got to play to that a little bit, and I would not normally do it, but like, we're 4th. I don't see any way we're not 4th position there. Like, we're just dead. Like, I'm happy just to call it that. And the ELO, like, I don't care about the ELO. Doesn't matter to me. We had to play games. So, yeah, just was. I mean, yeah, it's like, there are times I've played games, I'm like, okay, I made a horrible mistake here and there. I don't really see what I did wrong. Not a whole lot, just didn't break out for you. And that's the thing. There's a lot of variance in the game. You know, it's like, I play poker a lot. Used to play poker. Like, you have to run with the variance. There's times where it goes your way, and there's times where it just doesn't go your way at all, and there's not really a lot you can do about it. You don't get the cards, you don't get the spots, don't get the hands. You know, when you get the hand, someone's got a better hand. So, it's a big shrug. So, just pour myself a drink here. I mean, we knew at the end of round 2, it was like, this is gonna be a bad game. So, no. So, because of the fact that I've had no internet, until like a week ago, I haven't had a chance to play a single Bloodlines game yet. I haven't touched it. I've touched it in the sense that I've obviously gone through all the components and stuff. We've done the spy satellite stuff, going through both parts now of well, everything in Bloodlines. So I've gone through it all, but I have not actually played a game of Bloodlines yet. I just haven't had a chance. Again, only had internet for a week, and I'm pretty stacked for the next 5 days. Then I've got about a week free, so I will try to get some actual Bloodlines in. But no, I have yet to play it, which means that when we play the competition in 2 days and I intend to stream it, those will be my first games of Bloodlines. And my first games of Uprising since... I want to say October? I want to say October. So, yeah. So Bloodlines is... Alright, let's chat ski about Bloodlines. Let's sit down and have ourselves a lovely conversation about Bloodlines. And Uprising in general. So, Uprising is already a bit tricky for me sometimes, because I don't honestly believe I'm very good at Uprising. I don't know if it's because of the way the game works. I don't know if it's kind of the nature of it, or there are some things in Uprising that I just fundamentally don't really like. I can accept it's a well-made game, but it's not... Uprising isn't really a game for me. Not like base Dune Imperium. I'm not very good at Uprising, and I'm not Uprising's biggest fan. Is the honest truth of the matter, which is why I've never been that worried about playing it a whole ton. Also, it doesn't help, like, with the mod on TTS is not the best to display to you guys and broadcast. because of the way it's kind of put together. So that doesn't help a little bit. What's our leaders going to be here? They're all deck drawers apart from Hundro. Well. I'm going to be forced into it, aren't I? I've got 2 leaders, and whoever is still there, I'll take. Yeah, so Bloodlines, it's Uprising a whole, like, I don't play it a lot because I'm not that great in it. I know, like, at the invitational events in North Carolina, the first one I didn't play in, I ran, and the second one I actually got some run until I got to the quarterfinals, and I had a shocker of a game. No surprise to see Helena taken here. We're going to take Hundro here, because I do like the intrigues. And we're just going to have to stay out of this. I'm not at all surprised to see Helena taken. That's an almost automatic pick. There's not really much call for ECAS. There's no good free strength cards. Could go Ilban as well, but I like Hundro's intrigues here. I mean, well, there is that, but the problem is that there's a mix of issues. First of all, like I say, there's a couple of mechanics of Uprising I'm not the biggest fan of. Like, I don't really like sandworms. I just don't. I think sandworms is it's kind of just a larger win-wall mechanic. I think in a lot of games, anything that just doubles something, I don't think is necessarily the best mechanic either. I also do feel that, like, because worms are so strong and there's so much emphasis on combat, like, you look at the stats, like, basically all the combat leaders are the best players, are the best in the game, because you have to do combat, which means that you are prone to a lot of variance, and, like, one bad injury can just sink your game. The other problem I do have as well with Uprising is that Uprising is a game which is not fun to play at the start. Uprising is the kind of game where, like, you can derail yourself in the first couple of rounds and basically never recover. Based on Imperium is a, okay, what ideas can I explore to kind of get into the game? Whereas Uprising is a, how am I not going to screw myself over? Wow. I have to give one of these away, by the way. I think we keep Ambush. And I just remember who's got Blackmail. Yeah. We just remember who's got Blackmail. Opening hand is not terrible. Blackmail's good mid-game card, but I mean, I'm basically, it's a bump for an extra sword. I'd rather have Ambush. Interesting. So yeah, so Uprising, so that's kind of where we're at with a bit of Uprising. Hello, howdy. I'm not the biggest fan of Uprising, for a variety of reasons. Now, Bloodlines, I think, is a good product. I think it does round out some of the oddities of the game, and I actually reckon Bloodlines itself, with just straight base Dune Imperium, is something I haven't tried, but I actually think it's quite interesting, and I think could be really good. Like base Dune Imperium, but with Sidecar commanders and stuff. I think that could be really cool. I think that could be really nice, and I know CJ's interested in exploring that as well. So. Okay. What's our text? Mix there. Let's go still suits for now and just kind of see what happens. Yeah, and I think you have to, and that is something that I've also mentioned about as well, and I'm floating about with other bits and ideas. Ixima Bloodlines, I mean, you're the crazy people. So yes, I think Bloodlines is a good product. I think Bloodlines makes Uprising better, but I still kind of prefer just, and I want to play digital, because digital is a good product to broadcast for myself and just like for doing streams and such. Like, you guys can see what's going on a lot better than I can. Although saying that, like, going back to our TTS and the old XMO board, like, it was never bad display wise. You could usually keep what's going on. It's just because Uprising so zoomed out, and it was a feedback I got all the time from folks that I can't see what the hell's going on, and I get that. So yeah, I'll say we'll do Bloodlines on Saturday, and we'll see how that goes. I got to set the event for that, actually. Remind me to do that. I also need to work out what groups I'm in, because I don't actually know. Hardy Warriors, because she wants the bump. Okay, legitimate question. Do we just reveal for Web of Power here? No. Bloodlines is... I don't think anywhere near the app. The fact it's not gone yet. If I don't reveal now, I never get it. Signet Ring would be nice. Signet Ring I could use to win the fight and get myself towards Swordmaster. But it's such a strong card. Next round, I could go Great Flak and Spire. Keep Ambush. Might even win it sometimes. I think it's the move. If it hasn't been taken yet by Ring, I think we got to do it. If we don't do it, I feel like Helena's doing it a lot of the time. I think we've got to take that. There's enough long-term value in that to justify it. Now, the interesting question is if our ambush could actually win this fight, do we do it? I don't know. Probably not. Also, by the way, so Ilban has got blackmail, and he knows that I dump blackmail. So we got to be cautious of this. Ilban's gonna be is gonna be last at next round. That is also a problem. But I now can't win the fight, so I don't think ambush is really that worth it. We do need to get Spice to give it a start hitting selective breeding. We've gotta get bumps going. There's a lot of stuff to do. Ilban's probably just gonna go Tech Negotiation for Mentat, I suspect. Oh, his Drain Access is out. He has no Castle Access next round. He's got double. Oh my god, he's got double Convincing, Seek Allies, and Dune cards. Okay. Interesting. But yes, we need to remember he's got blackmail, so we've got to be cautious of that. And he knows that we've got blackmail. Or we know that he's got it. He knows that we know. So yeah. I'll take the loose Spice. That'll pay for the ring later. Web of Power is where this needs to go. Bit of a cheap win, honestly, for Ariana, not gonna lie. And everyone's garrisoned up here, so it's very hard to be able to think I'm actually gonna win the next fight, but we'll see how we go. We're all basic. It's awkward. I want to get involved in the fight, but I'm not going to open my second intrigue until I get there. And everyone is going to barrel in here. Hardy Warriors is coming. Cities is coming. Doesn't have access. Had it. Oh, she had a ring. She didn't play it. She went to block. Interesting. A lot of stuff happening here. We have to go here. Do I put these troops in? That's the question. I'm only going to have 9 strength. I'm never winning the fight. I'm thinking I can probably get one of these positions and then next round go back to Great Flat and hope it's still there. It's not likely, but sometimes we do get that. I think we just... Let's put them in. I think there's enough justification to put these troops in. It's close. There's enough justification. I think enough of the time we get one of these positions. Wait. Oh yeah, Bloodlines. So yeah, so I think Bloodlines is good. I don't know if Bloodlines, like, turns Uprising from a good to a great game. I would argue that Rise of X probably turned base Dune Imperium from a good to a great game, even though I think it was already probably a great game. But you know what I mean. Rise of X, like, absolutely transforms how the base game works. Bloodlines is difficult to do that with Uprising, because I've always said Uprising is basically an alternate world Dune Imperium with a Worms expansion, basically. So it's kind of already had that expansion into it. But I do think Uprising is good. I think there's a lot of cool stuff in there. And yeah, it'll be interesting to get that spin on Saturday. I don't expect to get very far in the competition, quite frankly. I'm largely there just, you know, get my name in the book, and, you know, it's something to do for the day. It's a fun thing to stream. But I don't expect... Like, there are people that are playing Uprising. There are people that have played more Uprising games in the last week than I've played in like, the last 3 months. So... I don't expect to make much distance. Yeah, Helena kind of forced to go smuggling. Don't think she's got much of an option. Beast does... Baron does not have... Or Ilban even does not have any access to Council, which I think he wants. He does have Faction. I think Hardy Warriors would be reasonable. Goes Basin. Is Line worth it for Dune Imperium with expansions? What do you mean exactly? Do you mean add Bloodlines into XIMO? Should we go Hardy Warriors? I mean, I wasn't considering going Hardy Warriors. But we might have to go Hardy Warriors. It's still there. I don't know. I think Bloodlines with just base Dune Imperium interests me. I don't think I would use Bloodlines outside of that for base game. Like, you can have XIMO and Bloods if you want, but then you've just got so much stuff going on. I think it's Dune Imperium with Rise of X and Immortality is already, I think, a bit much for some people. There's already so many different things going on that you're already reaching saturation point at that stage. I would not add anything else onto that. So I would say if you're going to add Bloodlines in, I would take Immortality out. That is probably what I would say. Dune Imperium, Rise of X, and Bloodlines, I could see that, and that might be worth some interest. But outside of that, I probably wouldn't. Yeah, I think we're forced to go Hardy Warriors now. Somehow Hardy Warriors is still there. Beast, he's got access. And she's got access. The problem is I'm probably still going to have to ambush. Remember, the problem is Ilban's got frickin' blackmail, but he has no daggers. But he knows... Well, we might be able to see how psychotic Count Ilban is, by the way. The problem is that this could still go wrong. But we are guaranteed second place, so we're going to get the water anyways. I think this way we are guaranteed second, so we're going to get the water so we can still get back here anyway, so it's not a disaster. Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. He has no daggers, no, but he could go Arakeen and draw it. He could go Arakeen, and he does have 1 in 3 he pulls a dagger. And he might talk himself into blackmailing. Maybe. I don't know. But given that there's no other combat, he might just stay out of this now. Knows he's got guaranteed Great Flat. Oh, can he not go Arakeen? Did he have Recon out as well? Oh, he did have Recon out as well. I missed that. I apologise. No, that's fair. Fair point. Because I'm talking. But yeah, I think XM is fine. This is one of the things as well we talked about in the update video. Like, I am interested. Obviously, we do need to do another big comp. Because it's been a while since we've done a big comp. And I do have interest in doing... in, like, returning to XIMO. Partially because Immortality is not a million miles away from this app. And also because, like, there is still a lot of people that play XIMO. I have not touched Immortality in a long time. Nothing for us for free, sadly, so we'll just have to take the VAs off. But it would be interesting to go back to it. And also, like, you know, the TTS mod of Rise of X and Immortality is what this channel was largely built on. And it would be nice to make a return to that. So there is that. But yeah, I haven't touched like XMO for a long time. I have not touched Immortality for a long time. Part of me kind of misses it a bit. You know, I had some good memories. Obviously, if you think back to when I did the 24-hour stream, which went 25 hours, I played Dune Imperium for 25 hours straight. That was XMO. I always remember that. Played 20 matches, won 10. I came third in 7. I think third in 3. In 20 matches, never came fourth. Like, just an insane record. I don't think I'll ever manage to do that again. Hello, Chome Delegate. Okay, Ilbon is not a complete cycle. That's good. Picked up Appropriate, though. That is scary. What they'll do is they'll just have to make another tab. They'll just make another tab for the research. That's all they're gonna do. That's all they're gonna do. It's just gonna be another tab. Like how this is for the text, and they'll have one for research. This is our hand. This is our hand. The word you're looking for is oof. Yeah, smuggle is the only thing I think that makes any sense. Smuggle and then ring something. Not much else we can do here. In theory, I could just cash in and try to get second place to get the money for Swordmaster next round. Oh, she hits the... That's brutal. She hits the fold space with the power play. Top decks it. That's nasty. We're never winning the fight. But I don't see anything else we can do that makes any logical sense. I guess we just go Carfax. Is there any reason to draw here? I mean, drawing the D6 Web of Power would be pretty damn nice. But I don't think it's enough to justify going Arakeen here. I would not want to hit that. Anything else... I mean, actually, that's the only card I don't want to see is Diplomacy. Anything else is fine. I can get Embedded Agent and Charm Delegate. Charm Delegate isn't going to be useful for shipping for quite a while. But there are some crazy things I could pull at Carthag. Obviously, first place would be amazing. Not that I expect to win it. Haggard Basin for Ariana, so she gets the draw and the loose spice. She's after Minimic, but Minimic's gone. She after troop transport? I don't know what's going on here. If I want to try to somehow win this or something, I should go Carthag. Arakeen, as long as I don't pull Web of Power, I'm okay. Recon would be unfortunate. She was already got it, yeah. Yeah, Recon would be unfortunate to draw. Diplomacy is the only card I don't want to see. I feel like Carthag is the better overall pick, though. Let me give myself some options here. That cheers me up. That cheers me up. Do like me a good dispatch. Okay. We need to think about what we want to do here. What we want to pick. That makes that easy. People forget just the reveal for Embedded Agent's pretty damn good, by the way. There are Bene Gesserit cards around. So, where's Helena going? Oh, Helena wants troop transports, right? Yeah, that makes sense. She's gonna get it. Sorry, it's just back there. But yeah, second place would be nice. Odds of getting it are low. But I think Embedded Agent's fine, just to grab hold of. It's okay. One thing we've got to be careful of next round is we've got to make sure we draw Rubber Power. So if we somehow don't... If it's bottom of the deck, we've got to go Arakeen or Mentat. We absolutely have to get that drawn. Or even... Maybe even an early selective breeding. Like, I am considering early selective with Diplomacy. It's not an outrageous option. Is she actually going to take it? Oh, she's got... I don't know. Oh, she's got the negotiation. Is she going training drones? She does take transports away from Helena. Brutal. Helena now can't buy a tech, by the way. Because unless she takes the money, that tech is useless. She actually did make the cutoff. That's fascinating. Get embedded. Yeah, I know, but if I've got no other choice, like if Mentat and Recon go, you know, that is what it is. What you gotta do. Like, Web of Power absolutely must be revealed next round. So yeah, so Helena's in trouble here. If she goes shipping, if she takes the cash, she can't buy a tech because she has no spice. And she wants the money for Swordmaster, so that's a real cutthroat move there from Ariana. I did like spot. I was like, is she actually going to shoot transports here? And she did. Which is kind of wild. We'll see how it plays out. Like, we've got dispatch, we've got a lot of options. I mean, the daggers would also have been nice. By the way, we might still... Oh, okay. Remember, Ilban's got... he's got blackmail here. He's probably going to blackmail this fight. He would happily blackmail this to go down, to go up here and up here. He would happily do that, so we don't want to get involved in this fight. Although Ambush is going to win it, if they're tied especially, I think we stay out of this. This is not a fight to be ambushing, because we know he's got blackmail. And he knows it will win. And I would do that as well. I would happily blackmail this to get that bump and get that back. Because he's got to appropriate. He wants this. Yeah. Yeah, let's hold our horses here. Let's not commit this. Let's make him use blackmail here. Because he is going to use blackmail, I would imagine. Especially if I play and he's last, he will play it. So, and he might use it anyways. Oh, he had tiebreaker. Now we play ambush, because now we force second place and we make him use blackmail. I think I legit do this to make him blackmail and get it out of his hand. And second place gives us Swordmaster, which we desperately need. I have to beat Helena to it. Let's make this a really painful blackmail. He has to play it. He's got no choice. Sure, he has to play this. There we go. But he had to use tiebreaker as well, which is good. So I can live with that. I think that's worth it for second place. Wouldn't often tie, but I think that's a case where I think specific syndication and knowing how strong blackmail is to win it there. And it annoys me because now he's like, if I just blackmailed, I'd have won it. So he's spurned his tiebreaker card has just been burnt basically. So I think that's a specific situation. I think it's worth doing that. We're guaranteed Swordmaster. Helena can't beat us to it. I think that was very, very fine and justifiable to do that. Awesome, he burnt an extra tiebreaker out of it, but he was gonna play something. He was never not gonna play a card there. So I think that was pretty good. A good stall from us. Burnt his intrigue. By the way, it's pretty sick, isn't it? It's pretty sick. He's hitting image to digital. So my guess on when X was going to come out was correct almost to the week. So, based on no evidence. My guess for Immortality to the app is summer. If I had to guess a month, I'm going to guess June is my honest guess. But I don't know for sure. Yeah, so no tech here for Helena. She goes for the money. So she has nothing she can buy. She has no spare spice. So that shipping bump is just used up. Yeah, I do plan to do that, Luke. I definitely do plan to do some tier rating. It's just, you know, I feel like I should probably play a Bloodlines game or two before I do that. You know what I mean? XMO become use rank mode as standard. That's a good question. I don't know. The problem is if you do that, you're putting rank mode behind two separate paywalls. I don't know how much I like that, but also I don't know that they're gonna have multiple rank modes. You just have one rank mode. I don't know. It might be that they try it and they see what numbers come through, but you are putting a rank mode behind two separate DLCs, and that is not good. I don't think that's a good business practice. Not something I would highly encourage doing. So I'm not sure. It's not impossible they might just make the new rank mode base gain in Immortality. Possibly. I don't know. It's a tough one. It's a real tough one. Iwan decides he's going to barrel in for Terrible Purpose, which is uncomfortable because Hyena's just sitting there. But he's got action, so he should probably take it down. See how this plays out. He might well go Conspire, by the way. He wants money for Tex. Flagship's out there. That's 8 Solari. He wants that and he should be able to get that. So we'll see how this comes out. But yeah, I don't know. There's no obvious answer, but I don't believe putting rank mode behind X and Immo, two separate DLCs. As just an overall business practice, I just think that's not a good idea. I just don't like that idea of doing that. I just think it just doesn't seem good to me. So I don't think that's something I'd want to do. I have played a couple of games of Dune Imperium with just immortality. It's actually alright. It's kind of a bit methodical. Why, I do actually quite... I think it's actually not a bad experience. But I know not that many people have. Usually they've played Immortality with Rise of X, so... Okay, so I guess we just go Arakeen. Arakeen's still there. We'll do that to enable weather power, and then our diplomacy can do a variety of things. I didn't actually think Arakeen would stay open at this point. Legitimately. It means we save dispatch as well, which is quite nice. The dream is basically we want to dispatch a dagger to selective breeding to get it to trash itself. That's the dream. We're going to have free persuasion on reveal, which isn't going to do a whole lot here. But there are going to be a couple of reveals ahead of us, so maybe a half-decent card comes off. Maybe. Maybe. Ariana has troop transports, by the way. She's thinking about what to do here. Does she commit? It's hard to commit here. Second place looks good. I wouldn't blame her for just not putting anything in and just holding fire. She's got no intrigues. No one's got intrigues outside of me, so really hard to commit properly when he's got two actions. That's why he went Mentat to stall here and just have action economy on you. Probably has to just stay out of this. But I think the AI, they didn't finish their turn, and so the AI is like, let's go get him in, son. I would like the loose spice, but I can't justify getting involved here. So we'll stay out of this. We're not draw again after Arakeen, so Web shuffles back in. I would have done... So Arakeen's fine, because I've got one card left. If I went to selective breeding, I would have had probably... Because I wouldn't want it to trash... I'd want to trash the dagger, so I wouldn't see both bad. My hand would be something along these lines next round, which wouldn't be so great. But yeah, you always have to, you know, finish off your draw pile. So now everything's going to be in my discard, so Arakeen's good. Arakeen, a one-card draw is what we wanted, either Menta or Arakeen. So now I have a fresh draw next hand. Whereas if I had selective breeding, these would all go into my discard pile, because I would have already shuffled my discard back into my draw pile. That makes sense. So what do we want to do here? What's the better move? Secrets? Wealth? No. I was going to go selective breeding if I didn't get access to Mentat or Arakeen. I would 100% have done that. But we found access, so... Yeah, I think wealth is nice. I think the money's good to have to maybe get some Mentat cut-offs against Ilban. Maybe there's some Dreadnought stuff. And there are a few things that do need money. If someone else cashes in money, it gives us High Council. Also got to look at Weather Power as well. So yeah, Weather Power wants bumps 2 influences elsewhere to make the Weather Power action itself stronger. So we could well Diplomacy here. I'd probably take the reveal bump here. We just need to get this to up, because you want basically want 2 influence with spacing to get the draw, which we will get hold of. Let's just take well for now. Yeah, I think we probably... I need a Bene Gesserit card, really. But there aren't any out there. Which is, again, like, just revealing Embedded Agent isn't the worst. I think I'd still Weather Power this bump, though. I think... I've got Diplomacy, and I've got Dispatch. So I've basically got 2 Diplomacy cards. They can both go here, and then Weather Power starts going here, hitting, like, selective breeding, and we make Christmas happen. Also, I'll take the extra spice, thank you. That does me a big favour, actually. happy to take one more liaison? I think I'm happy to take one more liaison. I think that's fine. Yeah, we're going to start doing some Spiceless Flow buying, so... We'll grab one more. We're going to start trashing these daggers. So we're going to, yeah, go Spiceless Flowing by the looks of it. Appropriate didn't get used. Which I can live with. He's trying to, he wants to keep it for flagships, obviously. It's just an easy point for him. How much would you guys... Honest question, I am looking for legitimate feedback here. And this is obviously coming from the update video. Like, how much do you guys actually want to see, like, Iximo content? Because I know obviously Uprising and Bloodlines is the new thing and the thing that's out at the moment. But how much do you guys actually want to see? Like, if I did an Iximo competition, do you actually would legitimately want to see? Would like to know. That's my hand. That's my hand, huh? Weather Power is my embedded agent enabler. We're never getting to Mentat in time. So, I've got some plans here. How did he get 2 bumps? I was not paying attention. Oh, he took it back. Okay. So I'm thinking... Dispatch Dagger to here. Weber Power, Selective Breeding. And we'll kind of see what happens. Or I go Mentat first. You know, I actually might go Mentat. Because it gives me the draw anyways. And I want to keep that away. I do want to use Embedded Agent and do something else. Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with this. So we'll grab Mentat, hit this. Embedded agents can maybe get us a tech. Disposal facilities out there, that could be useful. Training drones is out there, that could be useful. We will have the spice for it. I know it means we don't get the draw immediately, but we get the draw from Mentat anyways, and it also denies it to our opposition, which is good. And then we just kind of see what our hand looks like. I think this is okay. We might even get Spicer's Flow doing this as well. I think this is... It's sort through the Chaos combat as well, which is not what Helena wanted to see. I don't think this is what she wanted. And then whatever we draw, if we draw Diplomacy, we can use it. If we draw Signet Ring, we can use it. If we draw Bag, if we just draw, like, rubbish cards, like, I've got Dispatch. So we're always going to have a full... That's the great thing of having a card like Dispatch and Envoy, is that when you go down these routes here of lots of drawing, and you don't know what you're going to pull, you've always got a fourth action. It's what happens occasionally, like you get sort through the chaos, you win the fight, and you just draw a real bum hand, and you can't use all the actions. This gets around that. It means you've always got something you can do. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I understand obviously people want to see Bloodlines. It's out recently, but there are people doing a lot of Bloodlines content. John R. Binks, obviously Cheesewell as well, and like they play a lot more with me. Like I play some. I would play some, but I don't think I'd play a whole ton of it. Just because I don't think I'm that good at it. And I do prefer this. And I do miss my Iximo days. Like, we had some real fun Iximo games over the course of time. Yeah, there isn't a whole lot out there. There will be some Bloodlines content. We will do some. I'm not saying we won't do any, but like, you know, when we do the first big comp, like obviously now Cheesewood is doing these melees as well, so there is kind of that. It's a tough one because I can't do two competitions at the same time. And also, there is the problem. The tricky bit as well is that, like, if I do Bloodlines first and do XMO later, at that point it's on the app. But the problem is as much as I want to do, so just to throw it out here, the reason I haven't done a tournament with this yet is the problem is there's no way to spectate. That is the one thing that hinders us from doing competition. There's no way to spectate stuff. We could run a competition easily, but there's no way for us to do videos and produce any content. Because we can't spectate. That's the problem. You know, you see what I mean? You understand? You feel me? We will get water, by the way, going with a power here, which is pretty nice. I guess I could, in theory, even, like, embedded agent to a faction or something. Yeah, that's the one thing that's a problem, and there's not a lot we can do about that, really. Like, I don't know if we could put together an idea of what a competition do. Send it to Direwolf and say the one thing we need is a way to broadcast these. Are they actually going to do that? I don't know. Right, let's go do this now. I could, but I'm happy just to do this now. Like, we got the card draw anyways. Okay, that's not bad. I can live with that. We do pull diplomacy. Yeah, we could have gone wealth first, and then do web. Like, we had a lot of options there, but I'm happy just to do that and just get my hand out and see what I pull, basically. I need to know my information. So diplomacy can do something. And then probably just play embedded agent. Okay. Interesting spot here. We could dispatch the dagger to wealth and then use embedded agent for High Council. That will get us Spice Must Flow. It means diplomacy's not doing anything. But it is a point. Howdy, howdy. No, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. If I play diplomacy and embedded agent, I'm stuck at 8 or 7. No, because no, the thing is, I lose 2 influence doing both of those. And I have to use embedded agent to go High Council, it's already taken. So diplomacy would be 7, embedded would be 6, plus 2 gets it to 8. It's a shame not using diplomacy. It is a shame. Next hand's gonna look like that. Signet Ring will be charged up to just get into the next fight, which is round 6. I might even research station next round. Next round might even be a research station play. Because we have the 2 water. Unless a big 8 coster comes off. Which it didn't. But if the problem is, if I just play diplomacy, I'm left with 8 persuasion. Or 7 persuasion. What am I doing with that? I could go Guild Accord. But Guild Accord, I'm never getting the alliance. It's not really doing anything for me. If there was, like, Jessica out there or Kwisatz, 100%. But there's nothing out here. This is not really doing a lot for us. We have to make use of the persuasions. I think we dispatch. It's a little unfortunate, obviously. I'd rather it be like a Dune card or Recon, but it just kind of is what it is. I think it's a guaranteed point. It's done. It's a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. Point to point, you know. Point to point. And then, yeah, probably next round, we probably research station with Signet Ring. And we kind of play it as we see it. I can then use that bump to get the Spacing Guild's second bump here, and then Weather Power is fully powered at Selective Breeding. Which can't be stopped, because we have Infiltration and... Oh, I would need to get the spice from somewhere. I mean, this is always sitting here, so I'm always picking up spice. And I can get spice from shipping, actually. I can get it back. Yeah, that's a good point. I can get it back from the shipping anyways. When I cash this in the ring. So I'm just kind of self-funding at this point. Yeah, it does hurt to use Dispatch in this way. Because obviously it's not ideal. But this gets the Spiceman's Flow. And I can't turn that down. Point to point. I can't rely on these two pilling off a big card. I just can't rely on that. It might happen, it's not impossible. But to just completely ignore Spiceman's Flow, assuming they peel off like Cho'am or Kwisatz, is... You can't... It's not sustainable. You can't play like that. Not when you've got the guaranteed route to Spiceman's Flow sitting there. Oh, this. Yeah, I haven't shown this up too much, actually. So this was a... this was something that was... in not my previous place I lived, or the place before that, but the place before that, up in Staffordshire. This was a portrait he got made at a convention, I believe it was, of Lightning from Final Fantasy 13. Although that's... he's someone that I've known anyways. He used to be a Patreon of my actual main channel. Ended up living with him for a few years. How those things go down sometimes. And yeah, I was there for about 3 years or so. And when I came to leave, he was like, this had been hanging in my room most of the time. I do enjoy Final Fantasy, and I'm actually quite a fan of Lightning. I think he's a pretty fun character. And yeah, when I went to leave, it was like, well, it'd been in my room for like 2 years. I was like, he's kind of like, do you want it? I was like, yeah, I'd like it, believe me. So it's come with me, basically. I've had it since. Usually this is being hung up like on the wall, like by the desk or like somewhere over there, but as I've only been here a couple of weeks, it's not hung up anywhere yet, so it gets a rare use as my thing. Usually I have my displays there a lot of the time, but yeah. Wayfarer, let's have a look. Howdy, howdy. You're playing Uprising or Base Imperium more these days. So I haven't touched Uprising for a few months. I haven't touched anything for about 6 weeks because I've had no internet. But I have definitely, when I have played, it's been Doom Digital, Rise of X, almost exclusively. Almost exclusively. Uprising, I think, was starting to maybe lag a little bit. Bloodlines has changed that a little bit. But it's still kind of 50. There's audiences for both. It's something counting the update video we did. I am looking at potentially doing an XMO tournament. So we have to see. Yeah, nothing came up here. I think we made the right call. Yeah, it's a really, really good portrait. It's really awesome. Like, it's all, like, you know, airbrush and stuff like that. It's very, very cool. Really well put together. That's why I wanted it, quite frankly. I was probably going to pay him for it. I was like, hey, you can just have it. It's fine. And I was like, cool. But yeah, I've got a lot of fun displays. Usually when I stream, like, I have something behind me. Because it's, you know, something nice to have there. But yeah, no, super, super cool. Alright. Interesting. Helena had the chance to put in troops of steel suits to take the Menta, and she declined. Surprise. Okay. Alright then, so let's get to work. So, research station. Signet ring. We want bump here. We want spice. I don't think we can get in here, though. Because I've just seen that, and I've just seen that, and I've just seen that. Discretion is the better part of valor here, I think. Yeah, I think we're gonna... Yeah, I think we're just gonna chill this round. Just not going to do anything crazy. Actually, I think we're not in a bad spot here. We need to try and find a way to get this alliance. That would be nice. And it is definitely gettable with Web of Power. Embedded Agent definitely helping. I'm so glad we revealed that. That was such a good decision. Ariana is in danger of getting, like, killed, exit from this game, by the way. Just goes immediate Swordmaster. What the hell? What is going on here? Is there ever a reason to go smuggling to get a tech here? Legitimate question. Do we ever smuggle first for techs, or do we just draw cards here? What would I get? They have quit, by the way. Nah, it's not. There's nothing worth it. Let's just draw cards here and play it out. Also, Helena has a ton of money, a ton of water. Not the best draw it could have been. It's not bad. Yeah, it's got to be that. We're gonna limp. We're gonna limp. I think we pick up the loose spice enough. Yeah, tough draw. Embedded is probably just going to be revealed here. I mean, I guess that's not the worst thing I could do. I could live with that. Appropriates high counter. You'll take snoopers. Shame, I did kind of want to, like, somehow... I did want to get Web of... I was really hoping for Web of Power to selective breeding and then get Embedded Agent off again. That was the... 9 persuasion is doable. I mean, we're at 9. It's diplomacy to here, trash the dagger. We got very good... I think we, as long as we get that, we got good odds. And even if we pull Web of Power, like, we can just play Web of Power to, like, secret something. This alliance, I think, is very important. I have no idea what the AI is about to do here, by the way. I haven't got a clue. Okay. Okay. But we have to go for this alliance. I think this is too important. Yeah, I think this is fine. Also, people want to go. There's so much spice there that people want to hit this. We've got to deny that. Let's get rid of this dagger. It's not doing anything just now. Damn it. Conspire? Secrets. Ah, man, that's not what I wanted. I guess we just pick up some spice. Can't be a bad move. I'm gonna get the second spice off of this anyway, so I don't need it. But what else would I be doing here? Carthag's not the only other thing that makes any reasonable sense. Siege is not worth it, because I'm never going to get to here in time. I could get up to 6 spies. And there are worlds with redraw diplomacy. Ah, it's gone. Okay, so that's not an option anymore. So we just go Carthag then. Alright. Not a big deal. There's nothing here worthwhile that text. There's no need to draw. Drawing Weather Power would be nice, but I'm more happy just to play it at this point, really. Because then if I pull that, I've got this, and who knows what. I've got 2 of these in my deck now, so I need to keep hold of Weather Power. Go Carthag and pick up something. It's good to know for later. It's good to know for later. I saw it and I thought it was Private Army. I was like, oh, it's not Private Army. We don't have an alliance. Okay. Alright. Well, Ilman's just gotten this for free, by the way. Merry Christmas. He says, not knowing what Embedded Agent might pull. We're in good shape for second place. I mean, we should probably get second place here, minimum. Winning this is not easy. We need some luck. We've got to get this alliance. Absolutely key. We're not going to have money for Mentat, sadly. Unless someone takes some cash for some reason. But Ilman would beat us there anyway, so... Why did I not put in more troops? I assume there was a reason I didn't put in more troops. Yeah, it's because I wasn't paying. It's because I'm talking, that's why. Oh! Oh, it's Kwisatz! Oh my god. We have to take Spiceless Flow. Must I really want it? Spiceless Flow is still the correct choice. Yeah, I didn't actually realize. I didn't realize I wasn't paying much attention, honestly. Yeah. I really want Kwisatz. I can't remember the last time I had Kwisatz Haderach in a deck. But yeah, I should have put in more troops, just make him pay for it. I didn't even realize. He might highline anyways or something. I don't know. I have no idea what's about to happen. Thank you, Helena. Thank you. Now I don't feel so stupid. Thank God for that. How am I going to get 3 troops in? So, Weather Power. I don't feel bad anymore. So, Weather Power, I need to hit a city to get staged in, and I need either a Spiceless Flow or a point, or this alliance. Basically. Basically. Okay. Didn't need to commit that much, by the way. He missed that there's no... He's slightly worried about me, I think. It was a bit of a weird limp in and not commit. But now we've pulled stage incident, like, it's not a big deal. Has he got... What text has he got? Flagship and Snoopers. He doesn't have the money for flagships yet, but he will get the money via smuggling or something. 5 water for Helena. Which is ludicrous. Grand Vision. I think that's good. Oh, it's Embedded Agent. That could be interesting. I might be able to get the Ment out of Embedded Agent. That'd be pretty sweet. Anyways. I have to trash Spiceless Foe, but that's okay. Draw. Bump. How did I re-pull Embedded Agent there? That's pretty sweet. Okay, that's gonna take Mentat. Interesting. I guess she guarantees her point and stops me getting the alliance easier, which I guess makes sense. Oh my god, Embedded Agent and Signet Ring gives me the bump on the shipping. I don't even go there. Oh my god. I'm gonna go and cash in 2 bits of shipping, and I never went shipping or smuggling. What? I think I went smuggling once. That's wild. That is absolutely wild. Man, Embedded Agent is a good Hundro card, isn't it? Holy damn, I never realized how good the card this is for Hundro. That's a cruel trifecta of cards, isn't it? Holy damn. Word of Power, man. Word of Power is so good. Word of Power is so good. Interesting ship from Ilbard. I guess he's just getting troops to Highline. That's what he's doing here, I think. Also gives Spice of Pride for Allied Armada. It does. Although we're going to be staging, so we might not actually have any troops in anyways. We'll see how this goes. Interesting to see if he takes money here. He might be tempted to go money, thinking he might occasionally get Mentat. He does. He does go for money. He's got flagships as well. He needs money, yeah. So Embedded Agent. Man, that's so strong. Just shipping and an action when I'm not... We talk about a lot in this game, the concept of action compression. We talk about a lot in this channel. This is... This and this and this is just like the epitome of action compression. It is absolutely heinous. And the great thing as well is, of course, both these cards are unblockable, so there's nothing you can do about it. And this basically can't be stopped either. Like, that is absolutely ridiculous. Oh, I'm going to get the extra troops in from this as well. Man. This round has worked itself out, hasn't it? This round has worked itself out. For all the horrible run band we had last match, we've got it here. The only concern is this. But he has no Spiceman's flows, so that's not a worry. If he's got plans... Yeah, there are still concerns here. I'm not guaranteed to win this. Yeah, this is an insane combination of cards. I've never had this combo before. It's pretty amazing. Where do we go here, by the way? Oh, Machine Culture's gone. That's good to know. What do we do with our card? Do we go Arakeen or do we go Carthag here? I think Carthag makes most sense. Just to get the intrigue. There's nothing really big to draw anymore. No, not really. Not really. I don't think... Not with these techs. I can't get enough spice for invasion ships. So... No. I was kind of half thinking about it. Let's just go Carthag. Bindu. Okay, that's a good card, actually. Spice. Bump. And of course, this has already been taken, so unless there's an infiltrate steal. Snooper, at least it's usable. Just draw it. Whatever it is, draw it. And we'll just see how it plays out, basically. Interesting spot, actually. If we can win the fight with Allied Armada, I guess we do that. But there's no alliance I can take anymore because Hardy Warriors is gone. I don't know. I mean, if we Bindu and get... I mean, surely he's highlining, right? I wouldn't trust that. He could easily have recall. We'll see. Worst come to worst, we'll just take whatever spice we can and just get as much spice as possible. Strong smuggle. Strong smuggle. I like it. I like it. Nice. Yeah, sure, we'll pass. What the hell? The problem is I can't get to Emperor. There is no bump I can take anywhere that I can win this and get I could go Fold Space, maybe. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. The problem is with first act, which is a little annoying. But I guess we could just go Fold Space. Just as an option. We still get in the Spice to slow anyway, so that's cool. It's basically, is that worth it, or do I just pick up Spice at Imperial Basin? For tiebreakers. This is what I've got to think about here. Is using Snoopers, how many to get rid of? Ditches 2. Ditches 2 of them. Could well have Grand Conspiracy. But he doesn't have the Spice Must Flow, so that's not worth anything. I might be forced into it. If he's got, like, we'll see what happens here. Doesn't look like he has a way of winning this. Or, I don't know what that buy was. The problem is, so it's really weird if I... what do I do here? If I hit Diplomacy and I still win the fight with Allied Armada, then it's great. He's got to have multiple intrigues. He could have Second Wave. If I hit this and win the fight, I take the point and the game is just completely over. I could go Siege... But then my Allied Armada, if I win the fight, I'm just denying a point. Blackmail's gone. Blackmail went ages ago. Remember I tied him in a fight earlier? I'm going to get to 11 points. I need to stop him winning, preferably. But I don't know what endgames he can have that he wins, apart from Demand Respect. But Demand Respect's useless to him as well, unless he goes here specifically. I don't think I'll win this enough at the time. I think we just take Spice. Oh, it's tough. Or just go Spice Tiebreaks. I think I'm just going to go Spice Tiebreaks here. Just going to go Tiebreaks and just take as much stuff as I can. I think that's more important here. Like, the game is going to end this round. It's just trying to think what's the most efficient way to do this. I think we just take resources for Tiebreakers. We're going to be 11 points guaranteed. We might as well play Allied and see what happens. But we're not really trying to win this fight. I mean, if we do, it's cool, I guess. I just don't want... I do not want Ilban winning. If Helena wins, I don't care. I have to stage and give up the fight. Oh, it hurts. Don't have demand respect, please. Don't have demand respect. I know. As long as the Ilban doesn't win it, that's the main thing. Don't have 6 swords. Don't have second wave. That would hurt. Oh, thank God. Okay, I think we're good. That was scary. I can't say I enjoyed that. We should be okay most of the time here now. Unless she's got demand respect and takes that, but then I don't see what endgames this dude has that he could cash in. So I think it's just over. Yeah, I think it's just over. Alright. Oh, he did have Grand Conspiracy. I called it. He did have Grand Conspiracy, but he gets nothing for it because he's never got the Slice Plus vote. There you go. Man. I have never seen this synergy before. I've never seen this before. This is brutal. That is disgusting. What do you do about that, man? That's hideous. Well, power, man. It's fucking good. Thank you guys, appreciate it. Yeah, happy to get the win. Especially that first game was very, very sad. Yeah. Early reveal weather power, worth it. Embedded Agent. I don't normally pick Embedded Agents. Not even my favorite card in the game. And I said when I was like, I'm just happy to reveal this. But we managed to get like twice synergy with a power and then cashing with a ring. I mean, my God. That is brutal. I mean, I've literally, this was our deck. Was this. And Diplomacy. The only cards we've got of any real substance is this. It carried us. If I was Ilban, I'd probably be a bit unhappy, really. Early Appropriate as well. Yeah. Pretty wild. Good stuff. Good stuff. Embedded Carnage is what that was. Brutal. Alright. Woohoo! We are still silver. What? Thank you. I was like, excuse me? That's not how maths works. Alright, we'll take the gold rank. Cool. Alright, we'll do one more game, I think. We've got ourselves a few minutes until the queue opens. We've got about 15 minutes or so. So let me just whack this up here. Guess I'll whack myself up here as well. There you go. So yeah, I guess you've got me for about 10 minutes. If there's anything you want to ask, you know, me about this or whatever else, now's your chance. We've basically got a 15 minutes AMA. So we'll rock and roll. We will do one more game. In the previous place I was at, I wouldn't be able to do it. I could probably get away with one more game tonight, so we'll go ahead and do so. Yeah, it is good to be doing this again. Like, it has been missed. I will say one thing quickly. Having about 4 weeks of virtually no internet is an interesting experience in 21st century, in 2025. You hear it occasionally on these news articles of like, oh, I went off the grid for X amount of days, and that's basically what I did. It is refreshing in a way, and it is nice to have that time away from that and just dealing with bits and pieces. I've had plenty to sort out. But when you do a lot of online stuff as a business, basically, it's It's a little inconvenient, but never mind. You know how it is. So yeah, channel-wise, just while I'm thinking about it. So yeah, we've got what have we got going on? So Saturday, this coming Saturday, I think there's actually 2 live streams planned actually. Obviously, as I said, I'm gonna be broadcasting my trip into the Muad'Dib melee. I don't know what time that actually starts, and I don't actually know what group I'm in. I am in on a shift tomorrow night though, so that could prove interesting. Actually, I need to check that. That is indeed Lily. That is indeed Lightning. Specifically 13-2. She's in the Angel Armor stuff. I know, right, Dennis? It's the problem when you haven't streamed for like 4 or 5 weeks. It is the issue, but yeah, that is indeed Lightning. Let's go on to Muad'Dib melee announcements. When is what's the times for this? When is the actual times of these games? Does anyone know for the melee? Oh, here we are. Let's have a look on. Okay, let's see. 11th of Jan, 11 a.m. EST. 11 a.m. Eastern, so that's what, 3 p.m. UK? That's not too bad. I'm not going to have the most sleep going into this. And then 3 rounds, so it'll be about 6 hours. Okay. About sneeze, apologies. Apologies about that. So yeah, so the tournament on Saturday. Yeah, so 11th of Jan. The way it will work is, where's my camera gone? That one. There we go. So yeah, 3 rounds of round robins. So it starts at 11 a.m. EST, which is 3 p.m. UK. So we're playing through those. And then there is a second night on the 18th, which is where the runner-up and final tables get played. I do not expect to actually be playing on those, quite frankly. Maybe something cool could happen. It's possible. But if not, then I'll be around, and maybe Cheeseball was like, fancy some company on call. That could be something he might be interested in doing. So we'll see how that goes. Is it 4 p.m. UK? Oh, you're right. This is the point where the time zones are a bit funky. Let me have a look here. Because of like time zones and stuff. Oh, it is 4 o'clock. Okay, that's good. Yeah, so there's a point. Sometimes it's 4 to 7, and sometimes it's 5 to 8, because of time zones and stuff. Okay, that's good. That's useful. All right, that's an extra hour in bed for me. Thank goodness for that. So the tournament structure is going to be basically, I think it's going to be, I don't know how many people have actually entered. The tournament structure is basically everyone plays 3 games. In fact, actually what I'll do, let me be easier, is let me just bring up the post here. Is there a way for me to... Okay, so yeah. So just go. It's on our page. It's on our Discord server, Hidden Assets, under MBM announcements. So yeah. So the format will be Dune, Imperium, Uprising, Bloodlines. Only Bloodline leaders. So it's only Bloodline leaders. Hidden reverse picks. Random seating, which is pre-drawn apparently. There is a time limit of 25 minutes per player. Which, sure, whatever. Obviously, you do want to do competitions. You have to have something to make sure things are going properly. Point state breakdown will be 5-2-1-0 for a 4-player and 5-2-1 if it's 3-player. Tiebreakers are based on VP. And yeah, basically you play 3 games, and then the top, I assume, 16 of everyone goes forwards to a runner-up table, and then they play through however the heck it is that they do, is my assumption. I don't know how many people are actually in this competition. I don't know. I don't know if he's ever said how many people are in the tournament. As of December 28th, current silence was 30. So we might be about like 40 people or something like that. So it's going to be basically... It's basically what we did at the North Carolina Invitationals. It's a very similar format to that. Then the plan is... we've got 48 participants, looks like, for January for this one here. So that's pretty good. And then, yeah, the plan then is he's going to do the second one. He's going to do it, instead of doing it one day, it'll be staggered over groups and based over time zones. So he's trying a few different bits and pieces here just to kind of see what works best, pretty much. Again, for myself, I'm more focused on just spending the time and just, you know, playing the game, because I have yet to play any Wadi Melee. If I could spell, that'd be good. Sorry, people are just asking. I think it'd be interesting to do as a stream, you know, just to kind of see. And again, it's my first time actually playing Bloodlines. I had ummed and ahed about actually making a point of playing some Bloodlines beforehand, but I like the novel idea of going to this tournament, it being my first games, and just seeing what happens. And having not played Uprising for several months, I'm sure it's going to go wonderfully. What could possibly go wrong? But that is going to be the format, basically, which is fine. Again, the whole clock thing, I know it's a bit kind of old hat now. I've talked about the clocks plenty of times, but if we're doing one-day competitions, you've got to have clocks because you need to make sure things are happening at a reasonably regular rate and knots. But outside of that, like, I've never been a fan of the clocks and stuff. But you know, that's a different conversation. We'll get involved in that here. But yeah, that'll be all right. And then yeah, so top 16, and then the following Saturday will be the runner-up tables and stuff like that. So, but I thoroughly expect to get completely smashed on Saturday. If I have a good run and make the cut for top 16, I'll be super happy. Basically, you've got to win a match. If you don't win a match, you're not making it through. You have to win at least one game. There is absolutely no way around that. So you need one game to break your way. I mean, it's the other ones. People, I remember like when the North Carolina tournaments, and the question that I got asked by several people was, how many points do you need to qualify? And the answer is, I don't know. You're never too sure. I would say probably 8 points. If you get a win, a second, and a third, that should probably be enough to get through, I would imagine. I would like to think that'd be enough to get through, but you have to win a game. 3 second places, 6 points, very unlikely to be enough. So you've got to somehow get a win somewhere. The problem I'm going to have is just unfamiliarity, obviously, of like not really knowing intrigues and such like that. I'm going to just be winging it, basically. There are some leaders I do want to give a spin. I do want to give Pyra a spin. I think it'll be fun. I want to give Lee a spin, but I also don't think it's going to be good for me to play as her. I think she's a fun design leader. I don't know how actually good she is, sadly. I know some people have been saying as well, like other people, like Hasmir, have said that they think Hasmir is really good, which is weird because you look at him, he doesn't seem a whole lot, but apparently people said he's been really effective in other bits and pieces. But yeah, it'll be largely be just a kind of a wing it competition. There for the role and just kind of see what happens. If we can make the cut, great. That'd be cool. But I'm not too worried about that, you know. Good, enjoy the queue here. I don't know who else may or may not be broadcast. I don't really know who's in the tournament, honestly. I imagine a lot of the ranked people are obviously in it, naturally. Have not played a ranked game of anything outside digital for a long time. Partially because the clocks thing I just don't like it, but I guess this has also got clocks to some degree. You know what I mean. But yeah, I feel it'd be fun just to do. It's just that I am obviously conscious of like, and this is something that happens every time whenever we've broadcast Uprising on this channel, is the fact that, and I get it every time we did a video, we covered a game, did a stream, that people said that they struggle to see what exactly is going on, and you know what, I feel you, man. So you know, and that's the thing, like Iximo at least, like although it's TTS, like you can still kind of see largely what's going on, you can kind of follow, especially if you're not the tough bit for like someone like myself is I have to bear in mind that like obviously there are people watching these that have played a lot of this game and can follow what's going on, but if you're newer to Dune Imperium, watching something like Uprising TTS is very difficult to follow. And it's only going to get more complicated with the more mechanics and such going on. This is why I've not really been that keen to do Uprising content, because it's just not easy for people, especially if you're watching this on mobile. I mean, oh my god. At least with digital, I know its layout is a little bit utilitarian at times, but at least if you're watching on mobile, you can see what's going on. Uprising TTS, like you just can't watch it. That's just the truth of the matter. And I have mentioned this. I was getting the comments, and I mentioned it to the people that did the mod multiple times, and I gave suggestions as to how I think this could potentially be improved, but nothing happened with it. You know, so I didn't make the mod. So that is what it is. At least with Iximo, like it's a busy board, but the right things are about the right scale. You can kind of see what's going on. Not so much the case Uprising, but it is what it is. Exactly, Jazz. That's the problem, and it's difficult for me. Bear in mind, like, I've been doing this for a while. Like, I mean, I have covered commentary-wise and some for another. I'd say probably about 200 matches of Dune Imperium, if not more. I would say probably more than that. So I know full well the difficulties of trying to convey information of what you're seeing to what's going on, and then trying to think ahead of like what the people are trying to do. It's tough. And Uprising only made it tougher because it's a more complicated game. There's a lot more stuff going on, and because it's just hard to see sometimes. Like my camera going out of focus there. What you doing? So yeah, it is what it is. Unfortunately, maybe Return to Iximo will be kind of nice in a way to go back sort of towards the roots and kind of seeing how we play out of it. Also, that doesn't help as well. I don't actually have the mod yet for Tabletop Simulator that's going to be used for the tournament. I don't know what cards are being used. Of course, Bloodlines only just come out, so I don't know if that mod has actual scans or if it's still using like the cropped images from that YouTube video. I hope to God it's not that. I really hope to God it's not that, but I think it might be. It's going to be a fun Saturday. It's going to be a fun Saturday. It'll be alright. Like, I would like to do alright. It'd be nice to make it to day 2. But I can't sit here and say that I really expect to make day 2. I have a feeling it's still that as well. I know CJ, for example, has now got Blood. He only got the other day, though. So, I don't know. I haven't got the mod. I haven't used it. Once the stream is done, I should probably pick it up and see. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. Alright then, kids. So here we go then. Let me move the chat down here. Let me shrink myself down a little bit as well. One of these days I might get myself like a nice stream deck so I can actually do this a bit more efficiently, but that day is not today. Let's see if we can finish well. We had one absolute tragedy of a match, and then the second one was like, you know, not too bad. Let's see if we can finish on a high. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. When was the last time I played Immortality, like an Iximo game? Jeez, I don't even know the last time I played an Iximo match. I have no idea. Probably the last tournament we did. 4th spots. Beast is there. Baron is there. Boy. This is not good. Row is unremarkable. Ice Beast, by the way, is back for round 2. Yeah, so I can't go into full detail, it wouldn't be fair. Dire Wolf obviously are well aware of TTS existing. And they've generally been okay with it because obviously for a while they didn't have their own app. Now they do. And obviously, they would prefer that content shifts towards that direction. And something we've always talked about on this channel, that once the Dune digital app came out, we would want to shift our content across. Also, by the way, Baron in 2nd position. Oh, God. And that's something definitely that they would want to do. And that's for sure. However... what was I going to say? I was going to say something else and my memory has just gone completely here. I don't think it's a situation where they're like on the brink of like shutting TTS down. They know it exists and it's still a big part of the community. But obviously, you know, the issue is that this app doesn't have hasn't have a whole lot of the content yet. And they know they'd be shooting themselves in the foot. It's not going to happen. But we have to be careful. So, like, when the Bloodline stuff started coming out, there was footage coming out of it, of, like, obviously, with the card rips. We were making sure in Hidden Assets that was not being publicized on our channel. Because the game had not yet come out. So, we have a responsibility. This goes back to when Immortality came out. Oh, my holy God. This is going to be carnage. I thought about it. I just like playing... I like playing Beast in 4th position because his extra resources gives you a whole load of different options, and being Beast in 4th is great because it gives you a lot of leverage in battle. Even in 4th position, if anyone wants to go for it, like Baron does here, he has to commit absolutely everything. You know, just gives a lot of different options. I just like playing Beast. I'm not a big fan of playing Ilbard. I don't really enjoy him. But yeah, it's you know, ultimately this app is a better way of doing this content than TTS. TTS is good and it lets you get everything in, but it's TTS at the end of the day. Like, it has the only rules enforceable is what you make of it, so it's easy to get stuff wrong, and stuff does go wrong. Here you can't break the rules, because the rules are the rules. I don't know what to do here. I have to Hardy Warriors, right? Do I use Seek Allies or Diplomacy? There's not a lot of faction acts out there, and I'm going to be 4th to pick. There's going to be some swapping, though. Wow, this is taking me back here. I think we have to Hardy Warriors. We have to deny it. I think we save Seek Allies. We'll put in 3 troops, because I've got my ring, and I'm going to be able to deploy somewhere. So, we will win this fight. Yeah, that completely took me by absolute storm. Did not expect that at all. So Beast got his own intrigue back, by the way. He's going for this. He's got battle intrigues. We're gonna have to commit heavy here. He could have stage once the blue moon, but we have to go heavy here. If I do win, the bump is going Fremen, by the way. I'm not worrying about shipping here. It's just a waste of time. I don't think there's any point in us going for that. It's almost certainly going to Fremen. We're just going to jam this alliance immediately. Yeah, that was a heck of a first move. I guess he wanted it for his ring? He must have, I guess he really wanted to get hold of the intrigue. Okay. So we're gonna go, we will go Araki. How much do we put in here? How many troops do we put in here? At least 2. The bump is so valuable here. That's a card. That is a card. Free troops guarantees it. 2 is a little uncomfortable. Let's just guarantee it. It's too valuable. Double daggers. Free, unless he's got both battle intrigues, in which case, shrug. What a wild first round that was. What do we get here? Obviously, Smuggler's Fopter looks really good. Oh, thankfully he's going to take that. Don't have to worry. Space Travel, I think, is a better card for us. Go Space Travel. I mean, I guess we take Fopter. It'll be useful later. I guess now I'm kind of forced to take the bump here, just to power Fopter. Right? Right? Like, what else am I doing here? Recruiter? Spice Smugglers isn't the worst card to actually consider, but the problem is it's the spice. It's gotta be Fopter, right? It's gotta be Fopter. It's a bit of a weird spot to take Fopter. Oh, War Peddler, that would have been nice. Bit of a weird spot. Weird to commit so much on opening conflict, but it is what it is. I still want to go Fremen. Siege, I think, is going to be really useful here. We're not going to get this for a while. And I need the water maybe to go spicing and go shuttle fleet. Yeah, I'm going to longball this. Smuggler's Fox is just going to be a spice for the time being. I think siege access is too important. With him on the right, like, I would just never get into it anytime soon. I think both are okay. I want that guaranteed city access. I re-pull convincing. Re-pull convincing. Wouldn't be surprised to see Ilban go here and here if he has access. He does. He's got Mentat as well. All kinds of weird stuff going on in this game. I'm honestly considering Mentatting. Because he's got double daggers. He wants the Mentat 100% of the time here. And that would be good, that would be good, that would be good. Even that would be fine. The only place we can go is there. We might even occasionally get there anyways. This hand sucks. Even that wouldn't be bad. I could get a good buy out of that. He's got double daggers. Pay for it. Okay. 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 Not the worst. Just didn't want Ilbarn getting it. I'm happy to pay for that there. Yep. I knew the risk I was taking. It's a little unlucky to draw that, but I knew the risk I was taking. I think there's enough value between these cards. There's enough value to go for that. Now, what is Ilbarn gonna do here? The good thing is he's not going Arakeen, because his recon is out and he already played his Signet Ring, which is why the other reason I was considering it, because he's always going Spice, he's probably going Spice, and he can't go Arakeen. Yeah, they're all just going to hit all the Spice spots here, so I knew I could go Arakeen and that would be safe. All the time here. So we can go Arakeen and redraw. Good. There's a card. There is a card. Alright. Yeah, the moment he plays Signet Ring, it's like, I think I've got to go for it because, like, he can't go Arakeen. Interesting. Does he not draw his dagger? Oh, he didn't have, yeah, he didn't have any count, he didn't have access to it, okay. Interesting to know. Still suits Wentz, which is a little bit of a shame. But we can now go back to Wealth and get our money back. And then we can even look to go Diplomacy to Wealth and get Swordmaster ready in a couple of rounds. So I actually think this is not a bad outcome. And we're still going to have 6 Persuasion as well. Carriol has some interest, potentially. Other Memory's good. We've got 2 reveals coming ahead of us. They could peel off a big card like Gurney or something. Fufir, Stilgar, Treachery, Power Play. There's so many good cards that can come out with 6. Yeah, there's those double daggers. We're not going to win the fight. That's okay. I'm not too worried about winning it. I guess I could go Secrets to try and win it. Well, Wealth's got to be the way to play this, right? Yeah, it's got to be Wealth. It's got to be Wealth. It's just the right option. I know it's the right call. If he goes terribly here, it goes terribly here. You know, shrug. But there's a lot of things that have got to go wrong here. I think this is okay enough for the time. We just got to make sure that we're good for Swordmaster at round 4. Simple as that. Ooh, Seek Allies at the end there. He had both his faction cards. He's saving his Seek Allies, which is interesting. No big draws. Okay. What did we buy? Fopter. It's got to be Other Memory, right? Freighter Fleet. Alright. That's not bad. We can make use out of that. That's the thing as well, you buy a 4 coster there. Sometimes you get a 2 coster that's not used. It's pretty good for you. Ooh. Oh my god! I think he's got a Battle Intrigue. No, he apparently doesn't. He Private Armied! my god! Man, what is action economy? Holy Christ! Machinations! Oh my god, he didn't have he's now got no machinations. We re-pulled off a memory immediately. Next hand looks like that. Man alive! I'm thinking Siege Hardy. Oh man, we got a real situation here. No, I have to go Wealth. I have to get Swordmaster ready for next round. It's too important. But this is why he's changing his plans. This is why he's going to do it this way. Alright, I'm thinking Siege... No, he goes Carfag! Because he's going to get from his ring anyways. This is carnage, this. Yeah, we have to get Swordmaster ready next round. That's the whole point of doing that. Private Army! Jesus. Next hand is going to be sad, though. Look at this! No one's even going fold space! This is so crazy, this round. What is going on this game? Everyone's just got reasons not to go there. He has to go fold space, right? If he's got faction access. But he has to go Swordmaster first, because he's going to lose it. He went off Deep Warriors, because he's going to get the bump anyways. Oh, dear. This is ridiculous. Okay, what are we doing for our next action? Legitimate question. I could play over memory to draw. Or do I play Signet Ring? I don't know what is the correct move here. That's obviously being kept. I feel like Signet Ring is just the better card here to use. High Councils! High Councils! Man. Siege. With great flat shuttle fleet plans. Or great flat invasion fleet ships plans. Right. What's drawing doing for me here? Not a lot. We have to get this in. I think this has to be the route to look to go to. Swordmaster. I don't know how I get to Great Flat, but I mean, even Hager Basin and like maybe Tech Negotiation or something. I know I've only got one access, I guess. That is a problem. But I still think it's okay. I mean, if you don't draw it, you don't draw it. That's the way it goes down sometimes. Eight Persuasion! Oh, he went for Spice to Slow, but he drew his Fold Space card! Can you believe he went for Spice must Flow and he drew Fold Space? He D6'd. But I guess his dagger was also there, but he missed. He's taking Recruit, he's hunting for big cards. Freighter Fleet isn't what he was looking for, but he'll take it. Wow. Went for the round 3 Spice must Flow. Takes Carriel. There's power play. It's too late for him. We're going to get a second Freighter Fleet, by the way. Oh my god. Invasion ships look so juicy for us right now. I've got to get these bumps. I don't know how I'm getting them, though. I have to go Freighter Fleet, right? I kind of want to go spice smugglers. I guess, yeah, Sword Masters there. Yeah, it has to go Freighter Fleet. At least then I can maybe get some selective breeding trashes. I do like smugglers. There is value here, but everyone wants this. Let's deny it. We've got both of them. We have both freighter fleets. There's no more out there, so we are going to just do some passive shipping as we go, which will be useful. But yeah, no one can... I mean, technically... Oh, he's got no intrigues, so he doesn't even have thingy. Okay. Is he just going to build up the negotiators? I can't see him taking that, yeah. Yeah, invasion ships looks really juicy. Shuttle fleet is a card I am interested in, I do like, but invasion ships specifically here gets troops on the garrison. I mean, and with the freighter fleet, means I'm not losing anything. Invasion ships, the selective breeding, stuff like that. Yeah, invasion ships specifically here looks really strong. Power play for Baron. Where's he going to take these bumps? Is he going to fight for this? Interesting. Let's see what happens. I assume he's taking a spacing bump. I don't know where this other bump's going. Plays conservative. Okay, I respect that. Guild Bank Raid. One. I think the extra spice is more useful here. I'm happy to spend the water for it. Spin is okay. Don't know where that's going to go. It will go somewhere. See how this plays out. Ooh, dispatch. That's going fold space, I assume. It is. So yeah, so Smuggler's Factor is basically just a reveal for Persuasion and Spice, which isn't bad, honestly. It's not a terrible reveal. It's more of a utility reveal than anything. I'm not gonna lie. Part of me wants to go Mentat right now. There is a part of me that wants to go Mentat, but I just can't justify it. Just can't justify it. Yeah. I know I'd lose it. It'd be history. I'm well aware of that. It's like, God knows I want to. I just don't want him having it. Because I don't think anyone else is going to bother blocking him. He's trashed his dagger, by the way. So that's interesting. Didn't Mentat and go selective breeding. He just trashed the dagger immediately. That is a surprise. All spots are good for different reasons here. all spots are good for different reasons, so I don't mind which we go to. Resources are useful, intrigues are useful, 50-50 on freighter fleet is useful. I don't know what's better. If I knew what the intrigue was going to be, I'd know. I have none, so having that one always helps a lot. The difference between having 0 and 1 intrigues is huge. Interesting move. Takes the spice, not the city spot. Interesting when he's got all his triangles to come. Or they're in his hand, I guess. That's a bit of a surprise move. Is he after something specific? Yeah, he's going to go for this. I think we just garrison up. What is better here? I feel like Arakeen is better for the coin flip on Freighter Fleet. Also, I don't want that to be half my hand. There's also going to be 2 reveals before me. If I pull the Dune, having 5 would be potentially really good. Intrigue's not helping me right now. Siege would be nice, but it's not... I'm not getting here quickly enough, so it's not a big deal immediately. Try and coin flip it. Okay. We don't need to get involved here. Why is it always at the bottom of the deck, man? First it was Web of Power, now it's this. Feels bad. Feels bad. So invasion ships... Oh, he uses liaison to do it well. So invasion ships would cost me 4 with tech. Okay. Yeah, I don't need to get involved in this at all. This is not my fight. I'll let him play. I'll let him play. Well, it's been an eventful game so far, hasn't it? This has been all over the joint. Yeah, I think Arakeen is... I think Arakeen, I'm okay with that. Come on, give me Fufir. Negotiate's not bad. We're not going to get it. Bear in mind, we've got a big... I mean, he might have 9 persuasion. I don't have any idea what Ilban's persuasion is, really. Hard to know. He's trashed a dagger. He might have 9. He does. I could have negotiated. So, the reason Yanchev we're talking about invasion ships is because there's no garrison, and I've got both freighter fleets. So we can unload these freighter fleets to get their bumps and be able to go wherever we want on the board. Because we have unload effects. That's specifically why. I would normally agree. Negotiate withdrawal, by the way, also with unloading is great. It means I can guarantee city access. That looks really tasty, but that's purely why we have unload effects. Certainly Shuttle Fleet I would normally take, and that's obviously pretty good. But because we have unload effects, the problem with unloading with invasion ships, you have to drop a card to do it. But if it's Freighter Fleet, there is no penalty whatsoever, and I've got 2 in my deck, so almost every hand I'm going to have a Freighter Fleet. So it's basically a free infiltration. That's why we're looking at it. And also, it means I have a massive garrison advantage here for the time being. And I can really, really put the hammer down. Obviously, faction is a problem. And I do understand that. But now we've got negotiated, which can help. The unloads of this with some shipping will help a little bit. So, looks to be... That's basically... Oh, he's got something. Oh, yeah, he's got to the victor. The moment you see that pause there, means he had another card there. That's really nice. Pick up the free spice there. That's some good timing. I wonder if he already had that. Oak and dagger. You see now, so like this, we can now attack this really heavily with invasion ships. And you see what I mean? Look, double freighter fleet. Look at that. That is wild. So I know what my route is here. I just need the game to cooperate with me a little bit. Just need the game to cooperate with me a little bit here. Just thinking what he wants to do here. Is he going to bump up? I can't see him bumping up here. No. Also, shuttle fleet, it's getting a bit late now is the problem. It's round 5. So I'm only going to get maybe a couple of hits. I'm largely paying spice for bumps. Which, you know, is not bad. But I think invasion ships has a bit more practicality use. Yeah, he has to smuggle, obviously. I have no idea what Ilban's going to do. But I don't see why Ilban would ever go here. Basically. So we're about to do a whole bucket ton of shipping here. And it's going to be great. We do need to try to get the second bump here, is the only issue. I don't know how I'm getting the second bump for Smuggler's Falter anytime soon. Depends what I draw. See how it plays out. Part of me wants the Mentat here, I'm not gonna lie. But it's too important to get. We have to go here now before him. Because he's probably looking to go here or here. He might even be going dreadnoughting here. Could definitely see that being a thing. So we gotta go invasion ships now. It's too important. Let's pick that up. Stack the garrison. Not doing much alliance fighting here, we just haven't found faction cards. I mean, we had option of spice smugglers, but I'm happy with what we did. But he had to go here and cut us off. I think this is an obvious move for him, was to go tech negotiation. I think he's interested in shuttle fleet. Artillery comes off. Just go secrets. Bit of a nothing move. Just kind of getting it done. Swordmaster for Baron. I assume it all bomb momentum. I mean, I wasn't really considering that alliance anyways, but that's definitely out of there. So what we're going to do now, so we can... Mentat then. Oh, memory, not bad. So we're in a bit of a weird spot here. What I kind of actually legit want to do is unload a freighter fleet card to discard it and get a bump, and then trash it with selective breeding. I know we've got both our daggers here, and I get that. But I kind of want to... It's a weird spot, this, isn't it? Because if I unload it and then trash it, I can then use the third freighter fleet to cash in this round and get ready for next round, where we're going to need to fight a lot. We need to put the hammer down and kind of like really attack. So even though we have the 2 daggers, I think the time is actually right to get rid of the freighter fleet now. What's going on here? I guess I could just smuggle as well. I guess I could just smuggle. I mean, I am selective breeding anyways, I think. There's also a ton of spice here. This is really... The problem is this alliance is really... I've got so little faction power. This is the problem. Yeah, I suppose. So much spice there. I could go back for Shuttle Fleet then. I'm not even sure about going here anymore. I'm legit thinking still suits Hager Basin. Because then I can go back to tech negotiation and get Shuttle Fleet. Or Highline or something. This is okay. Yeah, we're gonna go for this. We're gonna go for this. This is a little risky what I'm doing here. But I've still got an action. Curious to see what's about to happen here, though. I feel like someone's got reinforcements. Possibly. But I can't believe no one went deploying here. I feel like someone's got. I feel like he's got reinforcements. Yeah, that's what I thought. He does have reinforcements. So we have a choice. We could go here and hope he has no battle intrigues, or we go Carthag and give up the spice. Or am I giving up the spice? He wants the ship, right? That's a good card. That's a good card. To the point where I'm in a weird spot here. If I play it, he knows I have no intrigues. But I think if he's got intrigues to play, he's going to play them anyways. So, I don't think he's going to stop him. He's either going to have me beat or have me not beat. I don't think I'm winning this fight, honestly. I am going to take Spice Smugglers. We might need that bump later. Because we have nothing here yet. Might need that. Yeah, fair enough. If he has to spend 2 intrigues to win it, it's fine. The tech doesn't matter. So, the tech doesn't matter because I'm getting the unload. He just tied me? He just tied me for the sake of tying me. Wow. That's pretty sick. So yeah, it doesn't matter about playing the tech there, because if I just reveal, it's the same as unloading. There's no difference. Paul Bindu. That's a bit sad. That's my hand, Goes Hager Basin. Wants Highliner. I might not get there in time. I think we just smuggle. It's Arakeen as well. Is there anything I want to do first? Research station? Research station gets negotiated draw guaranteed. Could go Great Flat. take the spice. I'm not going to deploy yet. There's no need. Bit of a holding move. I'm also threatening having, like... I mean, they know I don't have my diplomacy. But I am threatening, like, obviously future highliners. Highliner next round. Like, I'm threatening some stuff. What we really need is we need to find negotiated. But between infiltrating Arakeen and Bindu, we can guarantee it. I think that's basically where we're at here. I think I know what the route of this round is. He goes there first. Okay. I was unsure if he was going to race for that. I don't think it's that good for him though, taking Shuttle Fleet here. I mean, like, he gets a bump there. He's going to fight me for this? I guess. Maybe he just thinks he's denying me. Sonic Snoopers comes up. Okay. Okay. No Mentat for Ilban, by the way. This is... Alright, so we're going to go, I think, Arakeen, put in the 3. And then we'll infiltrate into shipping with Signet Ring. I mean, it makes sense. I'd do that. I wouldn't put troops in. Yeah, I think this is fine. We got to cash this in now. We're going to have a stacked garrison. That's okay. Again, infiltration as well, highliners stuff. It's pretty cool. Okay, I will have to play it. I am concerned about getting double crossed here, but if it happens, it happens. Keeping a high amount of cash here. He might have War Chest. / Cho'em. But it is notable. Yeah, I know, I can get with Bindu, but I'm now having to think about, like, having to actually legit win this fight. I'm now thinking about I might have to legitimately win this battle with Carthag here. Hundro's got highliners. Is he highlining this fight? I don't know. The problem is he's probably not thinking he's highlighting next fight. What's he doing with his spies? I'm gonna Bindu now, and we're gonna wait and see a little bit what happens. Because we're gonna do it anyways. Let's try and get more information. Try and get more information here. I don't know that he's highlighting this though. I don't think Baron's got huge battle intrigue. If I go in at Carthag, I don't think Baron's not that likely to beat me. Gets me to 12 strength. I mean, he might highline because he has 7. He's got 2 garrison. He can still highline. I need to take the certain point here. Let's just garrison up. Do I want cash or spice? I want spice. You could go either way there. He might do that. He might Hardy Warriors. It's a weird spot for him with 6 spice. Techs are cheap. It's kind of a weird one. I mean, I think I'm retreating. And I'm going to gamble that he's got an intrigue. Risky this. But I'm going to do it. Appropriate comes off, by the way. Hello. Let's get this bump. That's a good card. That could be really fun for us. Nothing else needed here. Nope. Bit of a weird round. I think I'm okay with what we did. He had them. He had them. No war chest, by the way. So if we had gone in Carthag, we would have won. He did reveal the Fog Space, though. I think he could have gone in. I think he could have highlined if he wanted to. And I think if I'd have gone in, I think he was going to highline over the top. But I think we made the right call. Economic supremacy. Holy crumbs. Oh, that's my hand. No way, that's my hand. Gotta be kidding me, that's my hand. Oh, that hurts. Oh. Wow, that is brutal. We're gonna play Spice Smugglers to Arakeen to draw, and then we're gonna use Appropriate up here, and we're gonna double tech buy. Would I go Intrigue? Do I need to draw here? I think Intrigue's better. Just getting the intrigue is not bad, because I have half an eye on this. It's a tough hand. It's a tough hand, man. So this is somewhere where I think I'm actually going to unload Freighter Fleet to get the double tech buy now. Because I need to try and give Appropriate the best possible chance of being able to pull off like a big card, a big tech or something that I could use, and pay it with money. So we're going to basically unload this for a second bump, up and down, use that to buy Sonic Snoopers, and hope like Spy Satellites or something comes off. Hell, even like Spaceport or something wouldn't be too bad here. Or I could unload that. That might be better. Yeah, that might be more efficient. And just unload to just like Imperial Basin or something. Obviously, I would like to get second place. And all the time that I don't unload, like, I could be highlining. Oh, how do we not find... That's a shame. I mean, I know the deck's a bit big. Just is what it is. So, Appropriate's gonna have to buy... this then. This could go badly, by the way. Let's take Snoopers. Spend Solari. Tactician. Oh, no! That's so unlucky. I would have just straight bought it. I still can! Oh my god! I still can! Do I think I can outright win this fight? Yes, but if I was to outright win it, I'd only be able to get 1 point. I'd have to commit too much. So, quarters. Oh my god, I don't know what to do. I cannot let Baron get quarters. I can't let him get quarters. I have to take that. We desperately need it. Yeah, I have to bump. I have to take quarters and get that. I can get flagships later. I can't let him get quarters. It's too good. That has changed. That has changed things here. So unload. Hit here. I'll get flagships later if I decide to do that. I've also got to potentially keep Spice for Highline anyways. What do I take? Cash or Spice here? It's got to be Spice now. We fight for second spot. Yeah, it was 100% it was going to be flagships, and then quarters came out, and I think that's it gives me the point there. Just done. I don't think there's much else we could have done there, really. And now we've got Spice for Highliner. If we draw it, then Water of Life comes after that. We just got to hold on for second here. It's also getting very cold in this room. I think it's the last game, so... Private Army, Allied Armada, both very possible here. Might not get this. But if worse on the worst, I can Tactician and I can retreat, if need be. this is a horrible spot. I have to play it. I've got no choice. And just say, do you have another? He's had a few battle intrigues. Quite a few have been played. He might have another private army or Ad Armada. It also ties second. It also ties this as well, so I can live with that. I could have gone really badly, but I'll take that. Okay. Get our point. I think that's a good result. Come on, diplomacy. Come on, grand vision. That's not. I pull it. I pull it. I have to highline. There's nothing to do here. I have to highline. I got another move. It does make this alliance uncomfortable, by the way. There's no other move here, right? I have to highline. I need more of those as well. Maybe some negotiating withdrawal bumps. Gets ammo called inactive at least. $12 is enough here. I don't need to go any more than that right now. Fucking grand vision. Could be any of those, could it? What have I got to draw? I don't think this alliance is actually in any risk of being taken here. I mean, Grand Vision is good. I mean, it's good if I compare it with like a surprise negotiated and alliance steal. He can't defend everything, so I have to commit really heavy to retreat and then still win basically. Flagships I can't get now. Unless I go... Yeah, Quarters obviously is active, but Alliance Steel is more important. Let's play Water of Life. Spice of Flow is out of the question. Yeah, I know I can ship one more time. I think we have to just jam in here as hard as we can so I can get the retreat and then cash in some shipping. Yeah, let's go Carthag. I cancel the spice is also an option. Glimpse the path. That's not bad. I can live with that. Let's just get it in so we can retreat and still win. There was a few options, but I think I want to go in now. The idea being is that we can infiltrate shipping with Freighter Fleet. We can get a third bump somewhere. We have to either get a third bump or just take an alliance, basically. Negotiate withdrawal and shipping will get us, like, 3 bumps here, and then I can use Grand Vision to take one of these alliances. You cannot defend this, this, and this. You can't defend anything. Spice of Flow was tempting. I'm not gonna lie. I'm retreating some. Don't worry about that. I'm pulling some out. They know I've got it. They know it's coming. But he can't defend every alliance here. Problem is, I don't think I can end the battle here. Not on this. But I can at least set myself in a good spot. This is a good card, by the way, for later. We can ambush Research Station occasionally, because Ilban doesn't go for it right away. Well, we'll find out. Anyways, do I use other memory to draw? Or do I leave Fopter for next round, guaranteed? Given I've still got both freighter fleets... is just straight spice must flow, though. That's hard to turn down. Yeah. Honestly, I thought it'd be gone by this point. I assumed Baron was just going to take it. That's why I was discounting it. I assumed it was not going to be a thing. Where do I retreat bump to? Emperor? Is it matter where I take this bump? Probably not. He's playing like he's got plans. He is playing like he has got plans. So he will cement this. Alright, now I have to make an important decision here as to what I actually go for. I think Emperor is the correct choice. Emperor is going to be less contested than this. Problem is, he might have stuff like bribery and finesse and stuff. I mean, this is a point. This is a point. There's a few options. Like, I was considering that, but this is just a guaranteed spice must flow point. I'm not really doing anything else with my persuasion at 6 or something. Point to point. Both are good shouts. Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of ways this game could potentially end. So it just goes down as it does. We keep glimpse. We advance. Get that. Emperor, I think, is the correct way to go. I think Emperor is right. It's the one thing that, yeah, Baron doesn't want to defend that. He might have intrigues. If he wins, he wins. Yeah, quite possible. But if he's got endgame, he has to get to endgame. If he loses the alliance, it's not endgame yet. And we will pick up this bump next round. If he's got, like, bribery, Sleepless Awaken, and Charm shares, I mean, you just shrug your shoulders and say whatever. I mean, he's never going Conspire, is he? With what? I mean, he's had a lot of money for a while. I mean, he might have War Chest. War Chest is the other shout. So, we'll see how it plays out, basically. I think I'm pretty happy how we've gone across this game. Just, you know. Just reveals for the Benny bump. I kind of forgot he had In the Shadows. Well, now the Emperor looks like a real good move. Let's see. I'm annoyed that he didn't take it, though. That would have made life a lot easier, because now if he's got a defense bump, he can just put it here, and he's safe. He also, yeah, I'm pretty sure he has plans. I'm pretty sure Green has plans. Red's just had so many bumps, you don't really know. He's also run for a lot of intrigues. There is finesse. So he's going to give up the Fremen bump here, I think. No! He sacks off the alliance. He just sacks it to defend. Wow, that's a good move. He realized he can't defend them both, so he gives this one up voluntarily. That's pretty savage. never going to get use out of that. Not yet. We go a 9th round. Carfag, vacant at least. That's my hand. I just got to get to 11 points and then probably shut my eyes and hope it all works itself out. Has to highline if he's got access. Has to highline. We pull our Diplo, which is a good card to get. We have potential to get the research station. In fact, no one's got water yet, so we've got research station and Fopter. So we're going to get Spice for Slow guaranteed. We'll have infiltration instead of shipping. So we're going to get this for the end game point. So that's going to be 11. But beyond that, I don't know what we're doing. Beyond that, I don't know what we're doing. Here goes flagships. I feel like winning this game is out of our hands. There is still a battle to be fought for. But we're never going to win it. He's going to make the push and say, well, Baron, you got to do something. Oh, he re-pulled diplomacy. Disgusting. Yeah, I know. Don't worry. Shipping will get that bump. I'm not worried about that. We're just research stationing first with Glimpse. And then recon, research station. Or our ring, if we pull it, that'd be nice. Still got appropriate. That could be a bonus point. Could be a bonus point here. Calculated higher is going. We are going to get used at that. Ah, there goes spy satellites. That's a shame. Okay, techs aren't doing a lot anymore. All right, let's glimpse. Let's research station. There's freighter fleet. All right. Let's calculate higher. Let's take that one. 100% that gets played. Need action economy. So we've got appropriate. So I can buy something with some money. I guess we could just buy restrictive ordnance. It's just +4 swords. I can actually get 2 techs, actually, because I will unload freighter fleet and go up and down. So I will get restrictive ordnance and something else. We're running out of techs, quite frankly. There isn't much left out there. Just reveals and takes the point. Wow, he's just going to close his eyes and just hope it all works itself out. I'm trying to see what he might have. He might have Grand Conspiracy is about the only thing. He could also have Corner. If he's got Corner, then he wins. Probably. We did use flagships. I mean, I don't have a Dreadnought. And I don't think I've got enough time to go Dreadnoughting. I don't have the money. I don't have enough time to get Dreadnoughting, I don't think. Well, no. The idea is to we're gonna ship, and that's gonna give us a bump here. I don't need to go secrets. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Pick up on it. Oh, give me something good. Oh, I was just thinking about calling the market. Oh my god. I was just thinking about calling the market. I didn't want to say anything. is just a straight point. It's not 2 because he's got 3 of them. That's a point. I was just thinking about if I could pick up corner. Oh my holy god. That's huge. It means he doesn't have corner. He only has 11 points. He can have tiebreaker. He's either got tiebreaker or he's got grand conspiracy. If Baron gets to 9, if he's got plans, he's at 11, but I would then outspice him. Oh, carnage this. We ain't beating him in combat, so we're going to unload Freighter Fleet. We're still going to do this because this gives us another intrigue as well. Gotta do this very quickly. Very quickly. I still got Sonic Snoofers, by the way. Oh, I took the troops too early. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The Spice's Flow though! I didn't draw it! I missed it! Oh! Oh my god. Yeah, I know that's going. I'm well aware of that. I got 5 techs. Give me something to draw. No! Oh, how do I not get the Spice Must Flow? I'm still at 11 points. Oh my god. I mean, this round's just been all over the joint. This is legal, by the way. There's no way. There's no way. Okay, good. Well, we're still finishing with 11 points and enough spice to beat him. We win tiebreakers. Unless he has a third endgame point. Which I don't think he does. Spice Out Lights went to you, didn't it? How do we miss the 8th there? That's carnage. If he's got demand, he's got demand. That's the way it goes down. Oh, he's got it! Oh my god. That's so unlucky. That's so unlucky. And now we lose to tiebreakers here. Oh, he had Grand Conspiracy. We have Memo. I'm still at 10. They need a point. Oh, they didn't have plans! Oh my god. They didn't have plans! They didn't find it! No one drew it! What a ridiculous final round that was. I mean, we somehow didn't draw the Spice Bus Flow, and we got there in the end anyways. That was carnage. How do you have 3 alliances and lose? Carnage. Absolute carnage. He had Grand Conspiracy, which meant he didn't have it, and no one found plans. No one had War Chest! All the endgames were just never found. Wild. What a game. What a game. Yeah, this one, this last round, I'll get this uploaded. Don't worry, kids. It'll find a home. Absolute madness. I'm exhausted. I haven't eaten yet, by the way. I need to go make something to eat. Well, welcome back to the Imperium streets. It's been a while. It's been missed. So we'll be back on Saturday for the first half of the Muad'Dib Melee. I believe CJ's also got a stream planned for some point on Saturday as well. And then I will be working out when I'll next be sitting down at this. My schedule for next week is a bit all over the joint, but then I do have some time the week afterwards. I've got quite a bit off actually, so I will be able to get in some time there at the very least. We'll see how things go. What a what a ridiculous finish. What a ridiculous match, quite frankly. This was crazy. Have a good evening, guys. Take care of yourselves. Thanks for the company. We'll see you soon.